Alright guys, and welcome to Dope Check episode number 84. We are officially back and the Major is here. We've had 5 weeks of qualifiers. It's been a long time since we have had a LAN event, but in just a few days we'll be back in Dallas. Some of us are already there, watching everything unfold at this Major. One of the most unpredictable tournaments that we have seen in a very long time. The upper side of this bracket is absolutely stacked. It is almost impossible to call who's going to win this event, who's the favourite for the event, who are the outsiders, who are the dark horses, but somebody's got to walk away with a victory. Big drama from top to bottom of the league this weekend as well. Lots of talking points. Gentlemen, it is a pleasure. Feels strange to be doing this out of California time at basically midday. You gentlemen have been in Texas dealing with the snow and the ice. It's been absolutely beautiful out here. No issues at all. But yeah, glad to see the internet lines haven't collapsed because, as I understand, Texas is not especially well equipped when the weather comes knocking on.
Yeah. I drove outside today for the first time in the snow. I've never driven in the snow. And, you know, had 2 close calls. Tried to slam the brakes.
I did the scrap. You did the scrap, man.
Yeah, it just didn't work. And I ended up turning into Sprouts from the turnout, the lane where you're supposed to turn out. I kind of had to go in that way. So, yeah, it's a bit dangerous. I mean, I risked it. I got some cheese, some charcuterie board stuff, and I got some vodka from Total Wine. So,
oh yeah,
yeah, I think it was worth it. Got a workout in because my gym is still closed, but yeah, it's crazy out here, bro.
Listen, I think everyone in the Texas area is a big wuss. It ain't that bad. We have these days in the UK. You know, they were shutting everything down. I was walking in this. They were shutting everything down. I went to the gym in the morning. It was closed. What do you mean it's closed?
Closed?
It was closed. Right. There was nothing wrong. All right, a little bit icy, cool. A little bit icy, cool.
Little snow day. Nothing wrong with that.
Like, little snow shuts the whole city down. This place sucks.
I think it's just because you don't live here, but like, bro, there's a lot of foreigners here that don't know how to drive. So like, I think even like me, I've been driving for years and this is my first time driving in the snow and I'm doing dumb shit. So it's like the people who don't know how to drive, like I'm seeing people lose control on the road. Like I'm like the only person driving fast had a Cybertruck. Some Indian dude in a Cybertruck was going fucking 50 because he's got a Cybertruck and he thinks he's him. You know what I'm saying? Everyone else, they're going like 10 miles an hour. Like we're letting people go. Like no one knows how to drive here. And it's like, if we were equipped for like the snow and salted everything, it'd be fine, but we're not. So now it's like hell.
I mean, listen, all I'm saying is I went to Kroger and them motherfuckers made it out like this snowstorm was the day after tomorrow. Like everywhere was going to be shut down for weeks. I woke up in the morning, little icy, little bit of ice. I went to Kroger. Guess what? They restocked. They made it out like we were going to be snowed in for weeks, months. I had to go underground. Like this thing was insane. It wasn't that bad. There was nothing wrong with it. Everyone in hey, Rab, proves my point. Americans, wusses.
Soft, man, soft. Well, anyway, I hope you're all doing well wherever you are. If you're in the States, you've been suffering with weather. I know that some places they've had it worse than Texas did. So looks like hopefully it's all past now. Hopefully travel tomorrow into Texas is smooth and we can have a good event this weekend. But let's talk about a couple of things. We're going to start here with Scrap. Here we go. So let me play the clip. Here we go. Let me get this full volume.
Tack Rab loves when Scrap goes live. So fuck Tack Rab. Fuck that fool. He's watching this shit. Fuck him and his YouTube video.
It's a good work out of Scrap. It's an absolute pleasure. I know that Trey, you hopped in his chat last night to see if there was anything that could be done, but unfortunately, it looks like the beef has died. So
listen, I even offered to knock you out. Like that's how much that's how much I'm with my boy Ernie over here. Like, you know, I like you, Rab, but fuck you too.
Yeah.
You know, it's I went in there for the peace offering. It was I will beat up Rab for you. He said,
it's a good peace offering, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He said, nah, Rab's all right. Fuck him though.
Okay.
I was like, all right, cool. It's all right. It's whatever.
I'll see you at the Major, buddy.
What I might do is I might just knock you out in front of him, just so he knows I'm like there's like ride or die.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
I like that. Yeah. We got to keep up appearances here.
yeah, realistically, I wasn't going to let you know it. Like, we couldn't stage it. You know, I literally would have had to just charge up a right hook, like I just used my ultimate or something.
Yeah.
So end of the day, like if you go clean out one day, just know Scrap was there, and I you know, I done that for Ernie. So
No, I hear that. What's Scrap like 5'7", 5'8"?
yeah, listen, it's not about height, it's not about weight, it's not about being in a different weight class here, Rob. It's about some respect.
I see.
And obviously,
Sorry, I don't,
obviously, you haven't shown. Obviously, you're not showing enough respect.
Yeah, no. Of
So
course,
until you start showing some respect, Rab, it's on site, and that's with me too, because I ride for my boy Ernesto.
Okay, I got that. Yeah, understood. All
Yeah.
right. I'll be watching my back in Texas. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah, wind your neck in, as they say.
Very good.
Yeah, that's not a joke either. That wasn't a neck joke. That just came natural.
That just came natural. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, well, plenty more to say on Scrap because he's been talking a lot the last few days. So let's get into that. Quickly, Don, it's been an interesting few days in the world of challenges. Aluka, he's done it again. He finally won another cup. He's back.
Yeah.
He's back at an interesting time because obviously FaZe now looking pretty good. Near enough the number 1 seed for the major. Probably don't need him anymore. But yeah, interesting weekend. Obviously, cup leading into the major. How you feeling for the big one?
You know, I'm in a tough situation because I don't want to, don't want to say too much, but I don't know. Anyone can win in challengers. Same thing in the CDL right now. I feel like there's probably like 4 different teams that can win. I kind of think the same way in challengers. It's just hopefully this pre-land we take serious and this event we take serious, and then I think we can win. But if not, you know, this Ome Brooklyn team is solid. The 2 Falcons teams got, I don't know what's going on with the Falcons challengers people. I don't know who's behind that, but like they've improved a lot, and I feel like they're just taking it very, very serious.
Hacking.
They're hacking. Okay, yeah. They're taking it serious and they're getting better. And that P7 squad is also good. You know, we actually haven't got to play them at all. So, but yeah, they won the elite. So I don't know. It's kind of like 5 teams in challengers. Well, I don't even know about the EU scene. I don't know if Trey can comment on the EU scene, but I'm gonna assume that at least 1 or 2 EU teams are probably really good as well, like Lens in them or.
Lin's
Yeah, I
had
know
like a
Lin-
1.3. That's true.
Yeah, I know Lynn's won the last elite. So yeah, I mean, I haven't paid much attention to the EU challenger scene. I kind of like drifted away from it when I saw Ben Bance get into that kerfuffle with all the players, and I was like, well, it's not fun to watch. It's not fun to look at because, you know, they clearly don't want the attention. So
I've actually been covering it a lot less. I'm not gonna lie.
I put
Usually
my
I would at least
attention
mention he
to-
wins, but now
Exactly.
I'm like a lot
Listen,
of the European
I was
scene is
enjoying. I
just,
was watching it. I was enjoying watching it, and all that stuff happened with Ben Bands, Beans, and all that shit. So I said, no, I'm gonna throw my attention over to the Bush Boys and Huntsman. You know, that's where the fun's at. So I've been looking at a lot more like NA challenges rather than EU challenges. No offense, but yeah, I know. Harry's still playing over there. He's still got a good team. Lynn's just won the last elite. Cobra's still over there. There's a few boys to watch out for in that section. So, you know, don't count anyone out over there. It's just not as fun as watching the NA lot. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, there we go. We've got a major in a few days' time. We are going to see what happens on the challenger side. But look, a couple of things to talk about. Actually, speaking of challenges, this was what happened in Europe. I don't know what you guys thought about this, but there was a European, I think this was for the Cup, wasn't it? On the first day of the Cup. And, you know, back in the day on Game Battles, if you reported a match and the other team didn't report within 15 minutes, the team that didn't respond would just automatically get the loss. Apparently that's happening in challenges now. So this team, they 3-0'd another team, but the team they were playing against reported that they'd won on the first map of the series. And by the time that the team that actually did win went to report it, the other squad had already been advanced. And then the admins said, sorry lads, nothing we can do about that. What we are going to do is we're going to keep an eye on them. So, yeah, bit of a shambles. I was expecting after this tweet to see, oh, the admin sorted it out, right? We got it all resolved. Don't worry. Took like 15 minutes, but we got it passed through. But no, as far as I understand, this is still the state of things. So yeah, it's not great, Trey. It's not great. Could be better.
No, it's actually excuse my French, but it's actually fucking terrible. It's an embarrassment. This didn't happen back in 2012, so this shouldn't happen in 2026. What do you mean? Players playing for their future here. What do you mean if a bum team reports 3-0, they get advanced because you're too lazy to do your job? That's the way I look at it. Whoever done that, respectfully, I don't care if you're a volunteer, you're paid, you should be fired. Honestly, it's a joke that he even thinks that's. You can't tell me that's the first ever time he's managed to fucking he's reffed a game. You can't tell me that's the first time. Imagine Man U going on the pitch being like, nah, we're just going to walk off. We won 3-0 before the game's even kicked off. And they've gone, yeah, sure, fuck it, why not? You called it before they did. We'll watch out for them, though. What do you mean you'll watch out for them? What, in case they do it again? What are you going to do if they do it again? Give them the win again? Like, it makes no sense. Get him gone. Yeah, this is outrageous. I know Zinni done a tweet. This is who we got running the challenger scene, by the way. People would do this for free and do a way better job than what I'm watching right now. So, yeah, Sif 28. I don't know what you could have done better here. I don't know if that's your higher up saying, that's the ruling, but you're fucking wrong. And you're dumb as rocks. And I don't care because Face It I'm nothing to do with Face It, and it doesn't really affect me. So I've heard they're fucking been terrible for the last 2 years, and they're proving us right every single weekend. So carry on, guys. Consistency is key, and they fucking got it. Let me tell you.
I don't know. This is just, you pretty much said everything. This is just brain dead. I mean, the guy literally lost and got the win. I mean, that's just never right. I mean, it's challengers. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, this shit would never happen in the CDL, but it can happen in challengers just because people like this or whoever told him what to say, what to do, is just kind of brain dead. And the people get overlooked. Like, this would never happen to like a big brand or big personality. Like, imagine Scump was playing challengers. This would just be impossible for it to happen to him. So it's just annoying that it happened to these guys just because they're randoms. You know what I'm saying? The random people shouldn't get fucking penalized for being randoms when they're trying to play the tournament and then they won the match and got the loss.
It's like someone committing a crime and then the police are getting like all the info they need and goes, that's right, we'll keep an eye on him, fucking hell. Hope you don't do it. Hope you don't do it again. Shock, he's done it again, but fuck, what can we do? God, useless. This whole Face It thing, useless. I don't think I've seen anything good about him. Which is sad because I feel like that's the only thing wrong with challengers right now.
Yeah, there's plenty of storylines going on, but this is certainly not one of the better ones. The other thing happening that we have to talk about a little bit is some of these clip accounts, right? I don't know if you've seen these guys talking a lot.
Get them gone too.
But, right, this is just hilarious to me.
I'm glad. Get him gone.
So this guy called Discussion, right? He's like an anti-Shotzi propaganda guy, right? So he's been tweeting all sorts of stuff for a long time. And I know that OpTic fans might have seen his tweets on occasion. And then he puts out this like farewell post that says he's been playing the OpTic fans like a fiddle, whatever. And then the other one that I did think was hilarious, kind of sad, but also kind of hilarious. So this guy's CDL highlight. We know he's been doing the tweets. He did the tweet about Scump. That was the big drama, right? When he was saying that, Scump ain't all that. He's not done as much as Zuma has, etc., etc. And then apparently he was getting threats, right? And okay, look, if you're messaging a CDL Clip account with like personal threats, okay, you need to have a look in the mirror slightly. But he said as a result of this, he's not going to attend the major for his own safety. Which is
No one knows what you look like.
That's what I'm saying, Trey.
Yeah.
I thought this
And
was
then
fucking hilarious.
he replied to someone saying, "Nah, they found my personal info." All right, listen, I'm gonna be so real. If you're gonna sit there and roast a player day in, day out, come for him personally about his gameplay, saying he needs to be dropped from his livelihood, and you make a farewell post on your troll Twitter account where you roast players day in, day out, you are soft as baby shit. You can't sit there. He came in our YouTube chat and was like, yeah, like, you know, bigging himself up. Now we got farewell posts. We got that CDL discussion, whatever his name is, going after shots. He's saying how he's the worst player in the league. Gets a few OpTic fans messaging him, call him so what, so far. You try playing against OpTic. Oh, you beat OpTic. You might as well close down your Twitter getting death threats. That's like me beating Scump back in the day, beating the Dynasty. I get a couple death threats here. Yo, guys, I'm going to retire from COD, man. I beat Scump one time and some guy said he's going to 12-gauge shotgun me to the fucking dome. No, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you can't sit there and roast players day in, day out on one of your shitty little alt Twitter accounts and not expect to get anything back. And the first time you do, you fucking leave and deactivate. You're big old pussies. Big old fucking pussies. Like Gersh said, the game's well and truly gone. A CDO hater. Oh, that guy's a legend. He stands 10 toes.
He does stand 10 toes, yeah. He pivoted as well.
Imagine talking shit about Scumping and attending the major too. I bet he would have got. I bet he went to the. I bet he's gonna go to the meet and greet as well.
Yo, like, I'm CDL hater.
Yo, Scump. Yo, Scump's not my goat. Yo, Scump, can I get a signature, please? Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, even with CDL highlight, I feel like his whole. I don't know. I mean, he kind of brought it to himself. I don't know. I feel like kind of like your fans is like a reflection of like you in a way. Like, just even like he posted something about me the other day talking about Havoc. And like every comment under it was negative. Like, I feel like all his, even the people that follow his account and pay attention to his posts, everything is negative. So it's like, if everything is negative, then you're gonna receive negativity back. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have like a good mix. Like even probably every fan base, Breaking Point, Flank, COD in general, you know, a sports team, you're gonna have toxic fans and you're gonna have supportive fans who just support you regardless and always keep it positive. Like, I don't feel like these troll Twitter accounts that are like built off of pure hatred are gonna get any positivity. Like there's people telling me my hair, I go bald. I'm like, bro, my hairline is fine. Like, what the fuck? They're like, you got Temp has 1 day left before he needs to give it up and go bald. I'm like, bro, I just had a full head of hair.
Like, yeah, wait, Rab, did I see him post a picture along with this paragraph? Novel.
Well, yeah,
like his jumper, like his jumper's going in the rafters.
Oh man, I find it so funny. Like people, he was gonna walk into the venue and people were like, fucking hell, that's CDL highlight. Let's bring the boys.
Yo, that's highlight. Like. Yo, that's highlight. Kidnap him, jumping this. We got to do something about him. The king wouldn't stand for this. Get him got. Like, no, come on, bro.
Right, come on, like you can't be that serious.
Like, imagine what at least Ake stands 10 toes. He's called Shotzi not a superstar for the last 4 years.
Yeah. Bro, nothing. Cooking. It's all entertainment, and it's all like I don't understand what the fuck. Like, I don't know what people got going on. Like, I really don't. I think people there's like a section of like the fan base and of COD that are like taking shit way too serious, bro.
These guys wouldn't. Let me tell you, these guys wouldn't hack it being a pro. I promise you.
Yeah. Oh hell no. Of course not. That's why none of them are pros, and none of them have ever competed. None of them. They're just fans.
All right, let's be real. Let's be real. No one's gonna give a fuck if CDL highlight pulls up to the goddamn major.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck if CDL discussion pulls up to CDL Birmingham. No one gives a flying fuck.
No.
All it took was one tweet from me to CDL discussion. He deleted his tweet, blocked me on Twitter. Like, that's how soft these guys are. Yeah. It's hilarious. You ain't got nothing better to do with your life than sit tweeting about how Shotzi's 49th in the rankings at hardpoint for the rest of your for the rest of the year.
This one pissed me off as well, right? So
oh yeah, that was the one. Yeah, that was the one where then all his comments are roasting me, and I'm just like, this is the fakest roast ever. Like, I literally don't care.
Yeah, well, he clipped you up on the flank saying, Rayo, you got 3-0 McJizzed on, and you probably did say that, but it's not even in the clip. Like, he clipped I don't know if he clipped the wrong bit or he clipped a different bit. I'm like, look, you can't put a quote if it's a fake quote, not from the clip. And he's done this a couple of times, and then he cries about getting roasted. It's like,
these guys,
if you're going to be a clip account, just
check.
clip. Yeah, I know. They're like, if you're going to be a clip account, just do what clip accounts do. Clip it up, quote what they said, and then tweet it out and take your X bag from Elon Musk. Like, okay, it's fine. But like, I don't know. It's just this one gets to me a little bit, because then he starts doing his own opinions. So I don't hate on this,
Yeah,
like
that,
whatever.
but
he did this
I
one.
do though.
Yeah, I actually kind of do.
If you're called CDL highlight, you're supposed to just highlight the CDL stuff, get your clips up. You don't look at anything else. This motherfucker's tweeting out opinions. No one gives a flying fuck, bro. You're a clip account.
Yeah, and also he tweets out opinions that are controversial, and then he cries that if he goes to a major, people are going to jump him. Like, what?
You see what Illmatic said in the chat? He said, Temp says it's never that serious, but tweeted he want to fight me for criticizing his gameplay. To me, that's still not that shit. What am I like? Okay, say you, right? Illmatic, you are a fucking random, right? What am I gonna tell you? There's either two responses when you talk shit back to a random. One, I scroll through your profile and I find something to roast, right? You probably didn't have nothing. So I'm either gonna say, I'll beat the fuck out of you, or I have more money than you. I don't know you. What else I'm gonna say? That's not nothing that serious to me. That's my go-to response. But last time I said I beat the fuck out of someone, I got suspended. So I can't even use that no more. But I'm not finna just be like, oh, I got more money. At that point, there's no point for me to even respond. But now I just block. I go check. If they follow me, I don't block them. I just mute them. If they don't follow me, block.
Now the mute is crazy.
That's my new strat.
Okay, that's a good strat. Interesting.
Well, the only person I've ever replied to in the last like 6 months is CDL discussion.
He's gone now. He's had enough.
Yeah, he done a farewell tweet on a graphic. What is he? What is he? An organization?
Oh, unbelievable, man. He'll be back. I know he'll be back. They love the attention too much.
He'll be back, bro. He's gonna come back and he's gonna be like, yo, I couldn't leave my fans. Yo, they've been waiting for me to come back. He's gonna tweet out like, listen, I can already see it. He's gonna tweet out a graphic of like his Twitter Abby, and he's gonna put the emoji soon. and then he's gonna come back and do some.
You running this account, Trey? You sure you're not running this account?
I fucking promise you, I'm not. Because I ain't soft as shit like this guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna roast up all pro players for the next 6 months. But then when I get called out, I'm gonna deactivate and I'm gonna put up a big old crybaby post. Get a grip. Get a life.
I think it shows like the scene actually it's in quite a healthy spot though, when you've got all these morons that are like just disappearing.
What do you do for a living? I'm CDL highlight. Like,
yeah, my guy. I'm too scared to attend the major because people are gonna jump me for tweeting about scum. Like, what are we doing, man?
I promise you, if Rab can attend majors and walk out unharmed, I'm sure anyone can.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, CDL highlights just gotta hit the gym and then he'll be fine. But wish him the best. Wish him the best.
Yeah, and these guys need to hit the mental gym.
He does do some good tweets. Like, he is very useful. Like, if he disappeared, it would be unfortunate because we wouldn't have tweets like this to talk about.
I'm sure someone would do it.
So exactly, there's always going to be someone.
I'm sure someone would do it.
Like, COD Clips does it right. Is COD Clips ever in that much drama? Okay, with Octane a little bit, but like, I don't know, whatever. Like, you just got to play the game.
Listen, the game is you go in there, you clip it, you make your Twitter X monetize, whatever the fucking word is. I'm on a rant now. And
you're munion. Yeah,
you're munion. And then you just, you disappear onto your main account, tweet about how much you love Scump. And then if something happens again, you do a little post for Rainbet and you're just making bread.
Damn right.
The issue with these clipping accounts is they tweet it like their main Twitter. So
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like CDL discussions on there, he does about 500 tweets a day. Get a grip.
Well, what they don't understand, like CDL highlight thinks he has to rage bait for impressions. Like, no, just get a good clip and tweet it out with the good caption, and it will do well. The tweet will do better.
The funny thing is,
like, I think he's trying to cheese the munion by like.
Obviously, we're going on about it, obviously we're going on about it, but it's funny because like it is like a big topic of discussion because half the people like do terrible tweets. But he was in here last week, was he not?
Oh, he was.
About
I
how
forgot
much,
about that.
Yeah, bragging about it. Now look at you. Where you gone? You gone? You've run away, you big pussy. Where you gone? You know, all it took was one little fucking word from an OpTic fan who's probably 9 years old, never gonna attend a major for his life, saying he's gonna fucking kill him. That's all it took, man. Yo, Don, how many? I mean, that goes for you as well. How many death threats do you reckon you guys have got in your life from doing what you've been doing?
Oh, a shit ton. Even in Xbox party chat before you're a pro. In a random pub, the whole lobby's trying to fucking hang me, kill me every day. like, bro, you guys gotta fucking go play Modern Warfare 2 pubs, bro. Lock in. Like,
I'm sure Rab last year when OpTic went 0-18, Rab was munioned up. He didn't give a fuck.
The fuck out of
Well, lucky you get used to it, you know.
I can't believe it. Just get him gone. Get him gone.
Yeah, it's all good. So anyway, Scrap has been doing a lot. I mean, as he said at the start of the video, your boy loves it when Scrap goes live because he's going to say some bullshit, and he's done it again. So a couple of clips I want to talk about. He did talk about the skill gap in the game. Do we think this is cheese? If Scrap was at a 1.3, if Thieves was 7-0, would he be saying everyone's ripping, the game is mid-game, the game's not got a high skill gap? I mean, last I checked, I thought they turned the aim assist down in this game. So, I don't know.
Then they fixed it, remember?
Yeah, well, that is true. I'm not necessarily saying there's not a point to be had. And to be fair, it's a very equilibrium across the league right now. So maybe you could argue skill gap's kind of low, but it is also early part of the game. I don't know. People always love crying about the skill gap, but at the end of the day, teams will always differentiate themselves, the best ones.
I think he's right, though. I think everyone shoots in this game. I think the only thing that sets teams aside is the teamwork. But when it's just like, you know, when it's just run, kill, everyone's kind of just a part of that. Like, the maps don't help it. The M15 takes no skill whatsoever. Like, I'm seeing a bunch of those on the map now. The Dravik, like, you know, I've said this multiple times before. The Dravik shoots like an AR, and the M15 shoots like a sub. I still think he would say it even if they were 7-0. Like, that's just Scrap. That's what Scrap doesn't really lie like that. Especially he's saying it now, like, because they haven't been playing bad recently. They probably should have won yesterday. They or whatever day it was, but they got 5-3 cursed on.
Yeah, yesterday.
But yeah, I do. I think the more the years go on, the less the skill gap gets in terms of shooting. Now we got park the bus strats on Overload too, which I also don't mind. I know there's a lot of people crying about it, but we used to do the exact same thing in Uplink. So
yeah, we'll talk about that in a second because there's a lot of tweets about that.
But yeah, I do think the skill gap's very low on this game. You can kind of tell. Just from the way people kill, the way people shred. Yeah, I'm in full agreement with him.
The skill gap is low. I mean, I feel like this game, like especially on release when the aim assist was like really fucked up. If we would have kept that, I think this would have been one of the most skillful CODs, honestly. Even with the wall bouncing and stuff, like MC the other day in 10, someone fucking slid. I think it was Afro. Maybe they were playing C9. Afro tried to slide in and look for him, and MC was literally a fucking flying banshee jumping over his head and then killed him. So I think
that's right.
There definitely still is a skill gap, in my opinion. I mean, it's fucking clear as day. There's still a movement skill gap. There's still players who are finding more success than not. I just think it might be different. Shooting-wise for sure. I fully agree. It's just a different type of skill gap because, like, I mean, there's a lot of sub players that are struggling. I mean, Shotzzy, to me, especially with advanced movement, he has the best movement of all time. But, like, he's fucking shit right now. So, like, there's definitely a skill gap. Like, if the game was so fucking easy, Shotzzy wouldn't be fucking 48th or 49th out of 48 players. You know what I'm saying?
He might be 47 now. He's moving.
He might be 47. But there's definitely a skill gap. I agree with the part of shooting the shooting is very easy. And then like even the sniping, I love that there's a sniper. I feel like it makes shit more entertaining. But like the sniping is easy as a fucking bitch. Like it's so fucking easy. Like then like even like Scrappy, like
Scrap's
if you
been
if you
cooking with it,
if you're not missing on Den, like with a sniper, I mean you could probably say that's for any map, but like especially Den, because like just the map is so fucking confined. There's like nowhere else you can really go. Like if you're not missing, it's just over with. Like there's nothing for you to do. So like when it comes to aiming 100%, but like there's obviously still a movement skill gap. And like even the pistol, like even Ken was telling me like, I just could never get a kill with the fucking pistol. I had a PS5 controller. I switched back to PS4 controller and my trigger finger is so much better. Like the pistol.
Oh, interesting.
Like there's little shit for sure that separates players, but like we just on dynamic aim assist with guns that fucking have no recoil and rip. Like, I mean,
well, that's also the thing. Like the players do it to themselves. Respectfully, Scrap's here crying about everyone's him, every gun is fire, and it's like everyone can't miss a bullet. And I'm like, well, you guys choose to use these easy as piss guns. Like, if we used guns with more of a skill gap and more recoil, then there would be a skill gap. But instead, the pros gravitate towards the piss easy guns, and then they cry that everyone shoots straight. It's like, well, you know, look, if everyone was using an M8, people would still cry about it being the M8, but there would be more of a skill gap if the M8 was the Meta AR. So, like, I'm not, obviously Scrap isn't like GA commissioner, but he's heavily involved in, he talks a lot about the GAs. So, I'm just saying, there's multiple sides to this.
They want to make the skill gap better. Go with standard aim assist, DS20 Mirage, and the fucking Razor. There you go.
Yeah.
Go shoot. But like you said, they do it to themselves. Don said dynamic aim assist. Yeah, using dynamic aim assist with an AR and a sub that literally don't move. If you put standard aim assist on, I promise you would see some people who just can't hit a bullet.
No, absolutely. So yeah, plenty to talk about here. Also, big thanks to Elgato for supporting the content this whole season on the Dope Check. If you guys want to get involved, check out all of their deals. The lighting I'm using, I'll just bring it up real quick. The light I brought for the, look at this bad boy. This is the new Keylight Neo. It's absolutely fire. Just using it for the first time on the laptop. We stick it there and we get all the best stuff. So yeah, shout out Elgato if you guys want to pick up any of their best in class gear. Link in the description. Code breaking point, 5% off. It's all on the screen. You know how it is. Scrap's also been crying about the flank. What do we think about this? He says the flank, it's all hindsight Harry's on the flank. They watch the minimap and they know the right play. You guys are geniuses. Parasite was clapping back and says, well, look, at least we've won champs. So, yeah, Scrap's been going through it this week. What do you think, Don? You're an occasional flank member. I mean, is that all we do? We just do hindsight. We look at the minimap.
I mean, bro, he didn't say nothing about us.
That's a good
It's
point.
a fucking like. I mean,
but yeah,
bro. I've been a player, and I've literally me and Scrap, like we have certain similarities, and like obviously when I was a player, I was I was fucking annoyed about hindsight, and I was annoyed at Rab. I had Rab blocked on Twitter for a fucking year or some or however long. So when you're a player, obviously there's gonna be shit that rubs you the wrong way. But like at the end of the day, like how I just told Real, click X. Like we have to say what we think, bro. Like we are paid to say what we think. There are a whole bunch of people that are uninformed, and like even like the thing with Real, like I'll just use him as an example. Like he was in the chat because I told him he was on the P2 and he threw like 4 shoulders, right? And the other team chowed him, and he was the last one to die, but he was the first one in the hill. So essentially he front baited his whole team, right? I told him that. I said, Real's a beast, but he front baited his whole team, then called in a streak and streaked the top of the map. And then they lost. Like, that's what happened, right? And then he's in the chat, oh, well, next time if I chow that and I die, they're going to tell me I scammed. Whereas, like, brother, whenever I used to play COD and my teammate front baited me, I would fucking, like, I'm just going off of what I would do if I was on the team. You know what I'm saying? If I was like, bro, what the fuck? You just front baited the fuck out of me, hit him with a bullet. So when I go for the trade, he's weak. Like, what do you mean? Now, like, you're on the hill. I'm going to tell you to play the video game. Like, damn, you're trying that. That just shows you, like, in his eye, the players are under pressure. Like, the players are under pressure because you're telling me, Trey, you're on a head glitch on the P2 of Colossus in a scrim, you're gonna chow. You're not gonna sit there and not chow. But in the match, you're shit, let me lay on the floor, and now your whole team's dead. So I call it out. I'm like, hey, brother, you kind of need to shoot your gun in this play. And he's like, oh, well, if I die there, you're gonna be mad. Like, bro, like, these players are like fucking tweaking, bro. Like, to me, like, like every player in the world in a scrim is gonna chow that, bro. Every player. Real himself is gonna chow that in a scrim. I'm gonna chow that in a scrim. Everyone is gonna chow that in a scrim. So when you play a match, you gotta chow it. That's not hindsight to me. But technically, that's what Real probably was thought because that was his response. His response was like, well, what if I chow it and I die? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro.
But sometimes you're gonna die. It is what it is. Like you still
are
make
your
the
coaches.
play.
Are your coaches hindsight as well? Are your coach is choice like? What the fuck? We got to talk about what just happened. Like,
yeah.
What?
To me, a play like that isn't hindsight. To me, that's a play you would make in scrims that you would chow, and then you haven't chowed in a match because you kind of got, you kind of shit yourself.
Yeah, you kind of shit yourself. Exactly.
But hindsight to me is like, and I've called out like my coaches on it before and stuff like that, is like when you're all making a play that you're happy with and your coach is like looking at the mini map that you can't see.
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
And he's like, oh, you guys should have went that way because there was 3 people here and 1 guy over here. We don't know that. That's hindsight to me. Yeah. And, that's why I don't really like talking over plays and stuff like that. That's why I like the way we do our talk, is because no pro player wants to hear what they should have done, how to break a hill over there, because you can see the mini-map where 4 other players are where they can't.
They can't, yep.
But what we can do as ex-pros is talk about a fucking play where 9 times out of 10, you're going to make that play that we would make or your teammates would make, and they would call you out on it. Because, that Real play, I'm sure his teammates have called him out on it. That's not hindsight. That's what you would do in an actual scrim, and that's what you should do in an actual match. Whereas the hindsight I look at is when, over-analyzing where 4 people should go on a map based on what the guy knows, because they can see through walls and they know where the other 4 players are. That's hindsight to me. So, like you said, if you're getting angry at someone calling out a play you made because you can clearly tell it's dumb, that's not hindsight. That's you making a dumb play that your teammate should call you out for too. And like you said, Don, if you don't like it, press X. We're not competing. You are. So if it really affects you that much, like, don't play.
Yeah, like even for me, like, bro, I coach my players, and a lot of times during these cups, like for example, the cup yesterday, there's no CDL broadcast. So I'm essentially watching Partying It by myself and commentating on the gameplay. And I'm on my 1-player screen. I can't see X-ray vision. I'm on my 1-player screen, and I'm still predicting and saying what should happen. Like, take a route here. Bro, I've been playing COD for fucking however long, and I coach and watch it every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you the same thing I would have told my player. Yo, you got to take a chow there, babe. Like, you know what I'm saying? That, like, obviously I've seen it.
That's not hindsight to me.
Yeah, that's not hindsight. Mind you, like, I can do the same shit watching no minimap. I actually prefer to do it that way because I know as a player there's hindsight. So I rather just focus. Whenever I coach, I focus on 1 player per map. Pretty much 1 player per map. I'll talk to 1 person. Hey, Lou, right here, great fucking job. You did this. You fucking 3-piece the fuck out of them. Good shit. Then I'll be like, hey, when you're on the airplane heady, bro, don't forget to throw your trophy, bro. You deadass held your trophy for 3 hills. And I can say something like that because I'm watching only Lou. I'm not watching what Capsule and Spart and ProLoot are doing. I'm watching 1 person. So whatever I tell that 1 person, there's a 99.9% chance that is correct because I know COD. I'm watching and I'm knowing COD. I'm not worried about all 8 people on the map. I'm worried about 1 person on the map. Like, in that 1 play, all I saw was Real. His teammates might have chowed the hill the wrong way. Like, you know what I'm saying? This could have went wrong. Maybe his teammates had a trophy, didn't throw a trophy for him, so he got stunned. Like, whatever the case might be, I'm just watching that 1 person. And in that 1 person, I'm saying he should chow. You're the first person on the hill. All your teammates are all spawned. Try to get 1 or try to get the player weak. That's common COD sense. like you're on a head glitch as well. Like, now, not to say that head glitch is the best spot in the game, but it's a head glitch still. Like, and the other team is flying at you. Just hit them with a bullet. 9 times out of 10, if you chow it confidently, you'll probably get one. You're Real. You're a beast, right? Maybe fucking get 2. Like,
I mean, someone in the chat said scrap makes you all so mad. Respectfully, I've never had an issue with scrap where
I love scrap.
I've never had an issue with scrap where he's ever made me mad. I'm actually agreeing with him in a sense here.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because no, but like in this instance, like Don, like, you know, when you played and like, you know, Tommy would look at it back on the flank or something like that. There's like certain plays that, you know, you can make, but you can't know in the game because it's impossible. But they can see the mini map and it's like, you know, yeah, you're right, but I can't see through walls. So like to me, I can't make that play. There's a perfect play, and that's why I don't really like analyzing the matches, like going in depth with them and stuff like that, because realistically, we could tell a whole fucking team how to play just because we know where the other team is on the mini map and what we can see, where they can't see, and it's like always different circumstances in the game. So yeah, I kind of agree with Scrap into not roasting the flank, just in general when it comes down to talking about analyzing gameplay and stuff like that. If you're talking about, you know, what you could have done better here because we know we've seen him through the wall four doors down the way that you can make that play. So I do agree with Scrap in some instance.
One last thing before we switch topics, I just want to add real quick. Whenever in Vanguard, right? In Vanguard, I was actually the flank guest of the year. I did a lot of flanks, right? But whenever we lost, I would never do the fucking flank. What am I going to do? We just lost. I'm not going to go talk negatively about my team. I'm not going to go watch it. I'm not even going to watch. Whenever we lost a match, I never watched the flank. Whenever we won a match, I put the flank on and I'm fucking soaking in all the dope. Oh my God, Donnie Temp's a fucking... And bro, whenever that's not happening, just click X. And then his response was, whoa, I'm not going to be sad all day. Well, brother... You just want to watch people talk about the match where you guys got 3-0'd? Like, nigga, go get some cheeks. Go to the bar. Go to the move. Like, I'm not telling you to not have fun. I'm not telling you to be sad all day. Go get some motherfucking cheeks. Go play basketball. Go drink some lick. Go to the gym. Like, there's literally 8 million things you can do besides sitting there worried about what someone else has to say to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to be sad. You should try to get over a loss as fast as possible. Like people act like I'm fucking like brain dead. Like, yeah, don't soak in your sorrows all day, but like you can just not watch the flank. You cannot watch the show where people have to review your match.
Man, what am I gonna do? Let me put the flank on, watch them talk shit about me.
Yeah, like I have to put the flank on. Like, bro, you go play a different video game. Like, go do anything.
They're gonna walk in with a big book, slam it down the desk. All right, boys. Tommy said this about us. We got to fucking lock in.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Like,
we are locked in.
You got to trust your team over that shit. That's damn right. Press the X button. Hit up the bar. Get a whiskey.
Because these shows, especially the flank, like, listen, like Don said, when you're doing well, fucking great show.
Yeah, it's great.
Unbelievable show as a player. When you get shit on, the worst show in the world. Don't watch that. Don't watch that. You know? You get 3-0 slammed. Shit, you don't put that on. No, go. You best go watch some like How I Met Your Mother or the new Transformer movie or something like that. Go do something else. You don't want to watch Tommy Octane Haggy talk shit about you for 40 minutes and you got world star. That's not even hindsight. You just got talked.
Yeah.
You think the Surge watch the flank?
I hope not.
I hope
they don't. There's nothing positive they can gain from it. I hope they don't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Trust your coaches. Trust your teammates. If your teammates believe in you, your coaches believe in you, then that's it. If your coach brings up a play that we brought up, then whatever. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to Brandon about plays that I was telling my team to do, and apparently I'm telling my team the same plays that maybe OpTic's not the best team right now, but I'm looking at shit the same way as Damon is. So, like, I mean, those guys are world champions. Like, people are going to have... Not everyone on these talk shows are brain dead. We can only talk about what we see. Mind you, there's times where your teammate might tell you some dumbass shit in the game, and then you look fucking brain dead, and then we can't hear. So now we're like, you're fucking brain dead, but whole time Boo Boo Doo told you to fucking give up the flank. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or some shit like that. Like, there's so much shit that we don't know. We have to talk about what we see. If we see you throw a shoulder, don't chow, then you lay down on the floor, I'm gonna be like, twin, you front baited your whole team. Like, that's what happened. Maybe you had better intentions and you didn't try to do that, but that's what ended up happening, right? Like, that's just what I seen.
It's like Dane said in the chat. The pros shouldn't be worried about the flank and what they say. Listen, like talk shows and stuff like that, they're not personally attacking you. If you lose, hey, you best go win the next one. You shouldn't load up the flank and be like, man.
Yeah, like I think there's two sides to it, right? Like as a player, like what Generational Hater Club member Mr. Zircon said in the chat, like, yeah, he might be a bit annoyed that people are talking shit about his play, but like that's part of the game, right? Like I think the boys are right here when they say, press X on the flank, don't listen to it, it doesn't help you. But equally, if you can't accept that people are gonna roast your play if you make a shit play, like you ain't cut out for this business, right? Like I also wonder where these players trying to get to, because some of the players that cry about getting criticized, they're on the dog shit teams. Nobody even cares. They're only getting roasted because they played OpTic or something and people actually watch. Like imagine that. What's the goal as a player? Like, do you want to play for OpTic? Do you want to play for a big team? Because when you do, oh my god, the spotlight will seriously be on you. You'll be getting DMs left, right, rhubarb, right? So you've got to be prepared to deal with that as a player. And if you're not, like, you're not in the right business.
How do you think Shotzi feels right now? He's like having, he's in a very bad stint right now. You think he's loading up the flank? Fuck no.
No, I'd absolutely hope Kenny has the number. I've never seen a player more hated than Kenny.
Oh, Kenny's PR is the worst I've ever seen ever for someone who's such a nice fucking guy.
Bro, he just played really well the last series, and Pat is on the flank saying Kenny's kill horn now. Like,
I saw that. I saw that.
Like, bro, and like Kenny is not crying. Kenny isn't in the chat. Pat, you're retarded, bro. What are you saying, bro?
Like, I'm pretty sure all of them said, yeah, Kenny needs to start playing for kills because we need.
Yeah, I told Kenny to start playing for kills. People have told Kenny to just get a fucking kill. Now he's getting a kill. Now he's a kill whore. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, if Kenny is listening to all these shits, he would literally be done already. He would have been crying. Like, he is not crying. But motherfuckers, I say motherfuckers just shoot your gun while you on the hill. Motherfuckers in the, well, if I child it and die, man. Like, I don't know. I personally hate that shit because that was even like the reason why I snapped on one of my teammates one day. They're like, "Oh, it's your team, Don. We'll do it your way." Like that little like I don't even know what that's
passive aggressive shit.
Yeah, that shit like that. Like, well, next time I'll chow and you'll still say something like that type of shit.
We'll agree to disagree.
Lie. That's the trait of a straight hoe. Like I'm just being honest. That's a trait of a straight hoe. Like, don't be hitting me with the passive like you know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit.
Yeah, you gotta instill business at that point.
Click X.
Listen.
Click X and do you.
I'd done that to one of my teammates before. We was having an argument back and forth. Dominate comes in. He says, they agreed with him. It was just I was fighting wars. It was like World War III just for me to get my point across. And I was like, all right, cool. We'll do it your way. Like, I will agree to disagree. Yep. And they're looking at me like, oh. That's how you gonna move.
Yeah, that's how you gonna do it. Yeah.
They're like, oh, we ain't starting another map until we level this one out because we know you don't like that answer. And I was I'm 24. I probably shouldn't say that.
It's competition at the end of the day, baby. Good little segment. The other drama is on parking the bus. We've got to talk about it. Everyone's got the opinion on this. I know we did talk about it probably to a certain degree last time out, but this week it's gone a little bit next level because people are now starting to say, well, maybe we should GA the park the bus. So Sib said to Pred, you guys are cowards. Do that shit again. We're breaking the setup. Baby ass setup. They're cowards. I'll see you on LAN. That's what Sib said. We'll see if they play each other on LAN. Nameless then goes, if the pros are real, they would come together and use GAs appropriately and ban the park the bus strat. So, which I thought was a fucking pathetic tweet, to be honest. Like,
I would like to go first.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna hand the baton over to Trey.
This is by far one of the worst takes I've seen in a long shot. And I will always go back to Uplink. We used to grab the ball and run it around the map. We used to send people Black Ops 3 under the map, just running around under evac.
Yeah, you just run back and forth.
We just got the best player on our team with the best movement to go for the lowest wall runs of all time around the map with fucking Afterburner. And you want to cry about someone camping at the back of the map? This is... We used to send one guy's fucking suicide mission into P1 on Detroit, grab the ball, and just zoom out and throw it on top of the roof for 20 seconds. And you guys want to try and GA park the bus? So what happens if a player runs back to his spawn because he's shit scared because he's only got the ball and the pistol? What, is he going to just sprint at him? Come on. It's a breakable setup, and if you break it, the team is a guaranteed one.
And it literally got broken against when Boston did it against Thieves.
Listen, do I agree with it? Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah, I do.
It's part of the game.
It's part of the game. Like I said, we used to do it on no uplink. Was it annoying? Yeah. Guess what? The guy on the low wall run, guess what? When he died, the ball went off and it reset. And he ran around that bitch. We used to give that ball to Urban, Dave Marsh, if you guys know him. We used to give it to him. Afterburner, bro, just go low wall run for like a minute. And guess what? If the team killed him, the ball falls off the map, another reset. Whoever's off spawn, we got map control. Same shit with this. I love this shit. Is it boring to watch? Can be.
I don't even think it is. Not yet, anyway.
Hey,
if it was literally every map, every series, then I would have a debate about it. But it's not.
It's what Typhoon just said. It's a free score if you break it. Like Sib's not sat there saying, "Yo, do that shit again." Like we ain't gonna play you guys. No, he's saying, "Yo, do that shit again. We're gonna break that baby ass out because it is easy to break." Like Don said before, they got kills before and just sprinted at it. So by the time they didn't use their teamwork, you know, it was a 2v2 anyway, and the other guys came off spawn. That's my take on it. This whole GA and shit, like, oh, we're gonna GA part the bus now because it worked for a few teams. No, get a grip.
I think it should be allowed. And then like even I just seen the tag in the chat. Zircon. Today only works on one map. I'm not gonna lie, it's even better on exposure.
Yeah, I think Priest should be doing on exposure.
It happened to us versus it came from the Falcons camp as well.
Yeah, both the Falcons camps be doing it.
Both the Falcons, the pro Falcons and the amateur Falcons. The amateur Falcons did it to us on exposure. And I'm not gonna lie, the exposure one's pretty fucking hard. I mean, it's the same concept. You got a child together, but like they spawn right. Like if you hold it left, your team spawns like right by the electrical shit to the right. We ended up gunning their fucking team, and then Priesta like ran to the right, and his teammate was right there. So like that shit was definitely whack. But I think the fix to it, like if you go watch the exposure one, we're literally spawning across the map. Like we're spawning offense S&D. Like if we could just spawn like maybe fucking P1 or like a little bit behind P1 or something like that was the only problem because it's like every attempt takes so fucking long. Like I think you should be able to do it, but like on that one, we're spawning literally across the map. So every time it doesn't work, you're more demoralized. Like the Den one is pretty far too. But like the exposure one, like most people haven't even seen it because it's only happened in our challengers match, and then people just not everyone watches challengers. But the exposure one, I'm telling you, literally, it's like a 20-second run. And then mind you, like there's like hella spots. Like this guy was laying in a bush under the stairs. There's a head glitch in the back electric. Like it's a lot. I do think it should be allowed, but like there needs to be a way for the other team to get like a couple more attempts. Yeah. So like I understand like the rules, like maybe, you know, you hold the ball, the timer doesn't go down and things of that nature. Then it'll become more of a kill-based game, which I don't mind. But like the spawning across the map shit and then just fucking getting all the way across the map to try to rip a fucking hard-ass setup, that is annoying. Now the counter argument is, hey, you put yourself in this situation. Hey, you shouldn't have went down fucking 3-point side one, which I also agree. I agree. You shouldn't go like the game with this strat in mind should be much slower. And it's like people aren't realizing, hey, if they scored this 1 point, this 1 point is a big fucking deal. Because people started off high score over, you know what I'm saying? People have it in their mind that this is a cracked out mode. Let's wrap it here. It's 4-3. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like the way it is now, it's gonna be a low scoring game, like a CTF. It's gonna be a low, maybe 2-1, 2-0, like 1-1, like with this strategy in mind. Like, I even tell my team, I'm like, hey, we need to like be okay being down 1 on this bad side, then fucking take off on the good side and just fucking camp. Like, that's dead ass how you got to look at it. But like the people who complain about it, they don't look at it that way. So it's either we change the rules or we got to accept the fact that, hey, this is going to be a low scoring mode. Like, this is just going to be low scoring.
It would also keep changing over time as well. Like, it's not, that's what's exciting about Overload being brand new. It's been here for like 2 months. Control is kind of settled on how you play that game mode. It's map dependent, but it's kind of set. We know what you get with that game mode. Whereas Overload is still emerging. Like, as you say, initially people were playing it cracked out. Now it's like, okay, you can still do that on Scar. You can't do so much of that on the other maps. Certainly Den, it becomes a little bit more cagey. But, you know, maybe that will change again over time, especially if they adjust the spawns or something like that. I don't know. I don't hate the way that it currently works. Yeah, I think the spawn should be closer, but I think if you made it so that the timer doesn't go down when they have the ball, it doesn't, obviously it stops them doing that strat to a certain degree, but it doesn't entirely stop it. Like, you remember when, okay, so for example, when Boston played Thieves, they were in a situation where Thieves killed all of them back spawn, but yet all the Thieves guys basically died as well, and then Boston spawned up right on the ball. But the ball was dropped because they were dead. So like, even if I'm leading, I still might park the bus, even if the timer isn't going down. Because if I die, then we can just leave the ball there and have all 4 of us stand around it. Nobody needs to grab it. And then the time will go down. So like, and I think, I guarantee if they did the timer thing, that would happen at some point. Like, teams would still park the bus and they would say, all right, fuck it, the timer's going down. We've got 2 minutes on the clock. We will sit here for 10 minutes if we have to, like, until we get, you know, like, teams will still do that and it will make the game worse to watch, I think. So I think there are probably some solutions, but it's just very different, right? Like, the reason CTF, sometimes you'd get 1-0, 2-0, 2-1 cagey games. And sometimes, the team would go up 1 and they'd park the bus. Like, that was kind of part of the strategy. But it's very different to the other game modes. Like, no one's camping in search. And hardpoint, you can't. So, to me as a viewer, it's more engaging currently. Although, if people are parking the bus every map, then sure. It's like in football, right? In soccer. Association football. Let's just go with that one.
Yeah, but a win's a win.
Yeah, win's a win. But also, not everyone parks the bus all the time. Like, you're watching football, some teams like to park the bus, some teams don't.
You know, if
it's part of the game.
You know, to my football watchers in there from the UK, or like, you know, soccer watchers in America, Arsenal are playing the most boring football you could watch right now.
Harambe.
You know, people are saying you can win. People are saying they're going to win the league because of it, whatever like that. But you know, a win's a win. It might be boring, but a win's a win, especially for these players. I do agree with Don though. If that is the case, and you know, Don spawning on Mars every single time they try and break something, there's got to be something done about that. There's no reason why you should spawn that far away just because it set spawns on Overload. I feel like that's something like the devs probably haven't even thought about. So, you know, we got to have a lot of faith in the devs to make changes like that, especially if you're going to go make a push like that, Don. They shouldn't be able to spawn so close to the players. You know, it should be a bigger radius on a spawn out. You should get punished for doing park the bus if you fail it, pretty much.
Yep.
Because it is a ratty strat, but it's a strat where it should be like if you die, you fucked. If you get the kills, you're doing great. So I do agree with you there. I just don't think I'm just sick of this whole like GA shit right now.
Get rid of it completely. Yeah. You shouldn't have to get rid of it completely.
I'm kind of just bored of like, yo, this sucks, GA it. Yo, that sucks, GA it. Because it's you know, imagine you telling us on Black Ops 3 to GA the fucking under the wall run evac. Like, I'm watching Damon do it against us, and I'm like, we can't kill him. And I'm getting aggravated, sat in my chair. So imagine what the other player, like, it's a mental checkout. It's a mental game too. You know, you win a game by 1 point and you didn't park the bus. Like, they're fuming going into game 4. Like, that's a mental check.
Yeah, I remember watching Black Ops 3 and Marky B would sit on that back rock on Stronghold and he would sit there for the whole 10 minutes. I think there was one map he went 9 kills, 0 deaths. Yeah, I think he had a flawless map. That was like
he went like 18-0, just sitting at the back of the map, whilst all 3 of us were like his little fucking puppets, just running around getting flag caps.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's just. But that was a different approach. Some teams will approach it differently, and like
you can't sit back map. You can't sit back map defending your flag. GA that, like, no.
Yeah, like that was my point. Like, how do you GA it? And okay, it's nameless his opinion, right? Let's say I've just grabbed the ball, my whole team just died. It's like, okay, I got to run back. I got to run back to spawn.
No, you got to run forward.
I was like, well.
Just give him
but
it.
give it, yeah. But like, if I run back to spawn and then my team spawns on me, then like, what? I've got to like is that parking the bus? Like, have I now got to shell? I understand that there is it's pretty obvious when they're parking the bus, but like, it's not as easy to say, like, just.
I get it's cheese. I do get it's cheese, but it's the game. And if you don't go 4 dead off the bat, if you don't go 4 dead, you know, you're not going to be in that situation. So, you know, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. We'll see how it goes at the major. But I'm pretty excited to see. Look, Falcons
I love
OpTic.
a good part of the bus.
We're going to see some.
Part of the bus.
But it's going to be interesting, right? Because people are going to park the bus and the fans are going to be booing. The fans are going to be like, ooh. Great. Energy in the crowd. And then the park the buses are going to get pissed on, and it's going to be a great moment. I think fantastic. I'm looking forward to that because it will be happening on land this weekend.
So am I. I'm looking forward to it too. I hope everyone parks the bus.
Yeah, we will be there.
You might force the devs to do something too.
That is a good point, actually, yeah, if they're listening. Okay, let's talk about what happened this last weekend. We had some interesting games. We'll talk through some of the matches, and then mainly we'll talk about what is going to be happening with this bracket because, some big games. Oh my God, we've got the Spanish God tournament that Easymax been covering. So those are some of the games on the screen. If I flick to CDL only on breakingpoint.gg, you'll find all the matches of the weekend. So, I mean, look, I think we've just got to talk about OpTic first of all. They're in winners. They're 4-3, but they did get beaten by Exceed without much difficulty. And it's not
Everyone
just Exceed.
Did.
And yeah. Well, that's true. Exceed can't lose right now. He's on a generational 5-0 run. Obviously, it is about Exceed, and he deserves his credit. Lurks and Nero have been playing real well. I think there was a lot of talk about, who's Rookie of the Year going to be? I think it's pretty still early to say. But Lurks and Craze giving it a good go at the moment. But yeah, there was a pretty interesting series because after it was over, Karma came out on stream and said, if you've been watching our practice the last couple of weeks, you'd think we're the best team in the game. So, here we go, baby. Here we go. And he just said that they've obviously lost to FaZe recently and to Thieves and all that, and he wasn't happy with those results. But he was like, we at least played okay. This series against the Ravens, especially after winning map 1, the way they lost the search was bad. And then they just got slammed. And also the Scar, Scar Overload is a good map for Ravens, but like Thieves literally 7-0'd them on it the next day, or 2 days later. So it's not like they're unbeatable. And the Den, they just rolled over and died. The other drama, of course, was the listening, which was far from the best that we've seen. So it was a pretty interesting one because Karma effectively said, Benjay called him out and said, what did Benjay say? Basically called him out. I don't care if OpTic's playing well. If you play that morons in matches, you're going to lose to Carolina. Obviously, Carolina might just be the best team in the game. So there's also that. But yeah, interesting weekend on.
Yeah, interesting fucking Exceed, man. He got everybody, man. I think OpTic will be fine. I mean, I actually think, like, bro, they got to lose at some point, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got to lose. They're not winning. I don't think OpTic is going to win this event. And I think it's good that they won't win this event. You can't win. At some point, you're going to have an up and down, a downward slope. You know what I'm saying? As long as they stay competitive, I mean, especially with Shotzi playing the way he's playing. I also don't think Brandon's playing that well. Merc has been their best player this year. But, like, overall, I mean, with Brandon and not playing the greatest, I mean, it's just hard, you know? Just gonna make the game harder. I mean, eventually they'll step it up. They'll get back into form. I just think right now they're just not gonna win Major 1, which is fine. I mean, they fucking what they win champs and the World Cup. That's great. You know what I'm saying? You won the 2 biggest events. This event, obviously, you want to win it. It's your home major. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, be competitive. You know, maybe make a grand finals run. I just think there's teams that just look better right now, honestly. But yeah, I just don't think they'll win this event, and I think they should be okay. Obviously, they want to win, but like the organization, the overall team, the coaches, maybe not the players, like they should be upset with losing, but like they just don't look the greatest right now. Honestly, they just don't. Being realistic, do your best, and you know, just try to just keep chipping away, getting better over the course of the year.
I mean, listen, I'm not going to tell back-to-back world champs how to play. I'm not going to tell anyone how to play. You know, they know what they're fucking up on. They just don't look great right now. Shotzi, you know, he started off, he had a slow run in Black Ops 6 when all those roster changes were happening. He came out and he looked like one of the best players in the world towards the end of the year. So it's not like one of those things where it's Shotzi's best days behind him. You know, I think they're all going through like a team struggle right now. Shotzi obviously not playing the greatest in hardpoint.
47th, baby. He's up 1. Purge bailed him out.
The only thing that was like upsetting was the listening on the overload. You know, they were getting mollywopped. They were getting fried, but it didn't sound like even if they weren't getting fried, there was no comeback there. It was very like lackluster. But who knows what's going on in the camp too? You know, we don't know everything what's going on. So I think they're just going for a rough spell. But luckily with OpTic, it's their major, and you know, I don't think they're gonna win it, but I could also see him just coming out and slamming everyone just because they got the home crowd. So
what do we think Mercules is thinking right now? So I'm not going to say, the Mercules, the glory runs over. Like, obviously, this kid's unbelievably good. But it's been a pretty wild journey for him as well the last few months. He comes into Toronto. He just walks straight into the Pro League, makes a Sunday. Walks straight into OpTic, makes a Sunday. And then they win champs. They win the World Cup back-to-back. He's winning everything in the off-season. The kid literally cannot be stopped. He's winning all the off-season tournaments. Put him on any game. Advanced Warfare. He's dropping 50. Like, he's doing it all. And then he starts out the season in December. He was basically bailing OpTic out every single series against Rocket G2, especially. He was the only reason why they won that series. And then the new year, he's not played quite as well. Obviously, you can't keep up that level forever. And ever since Mercules' level has dropped a little bit, they started to lose. So, and I know that Karma's talked about it. I mean, we know that clip from the other week when Dashi made that mistake in the overload. And Merc said, that's unacceptable. He wasn't happy about it. And Dashi was talking about it on stream. And, yeah, I think Merc will be thinking, like, come on, lads. Like, because he's not used to going through periods like this. Like, I think Dashi made the point that last year was so bad, the 0-18 run. It can't get any worse than that. And also, having gone through that, they know that they can get out of any slump you put them in. They know that they can find a way out. Now, obviously, they had to make a couple of changes to get out of that, to be fair, but within reason. But Mercules hasn't really had to deal with this before. The OpTic fans out there will know that this has happened plenty of times before with their rosters, that, you know, they go into a bit of a slump, they don't seem to have the energy in the online matches, they turn up to the LAN and they're okay, but nothing special. And look, that you can't win every event, it is what it is. But also, there's going to have to be something for Merc to think, okay, like, is this the status quo? Like, how do we get back to being the best team, Don?
Well, I agree kind of with what you said. It's just like, I mean, he's went through challengers. Like, I fucking, you know, toot my own horn. Eliminated him from making challengers champs. So, like, that's a little sad. Like, he's gone through some sad moments, you know, probably. I would say he's not just had only just straight up to the fucking moon. But, like, bro, I mean, it's the beginning of the game, right? They are players themselves that say champs is the only thing that matters. The World Cup is the only thing that matters. This is just a fucking major. Like, getting top 4 at this major is just fine. Like, obviously, you don't want to have that mindset as a player. When you're in the fucking battlefield. You're in war. You want to win everything, of course. But like at the same time, we that are not competing any longer, we can be realistic. Hey, you guys were fucking animals. I think Merc is still one of the best players in this game. I would have him at least in the top 5 players in the game. It's just, bro, your teammates, it takes a team to win. And especially like, bro, like the games where like a team has supremely dominated the whole year. I'm not to say the competition was lower, but there wasn't multiple super teams. Like whatever you want to say about Thieves, right? Thieves don't know how to play properly, whatever the case might be. Like I just watching them like on a Colossus the other day. Oh yeah, whenever the one where Kenny started 1-12, like the gunfights they were winning was like holy fucking shit. Like a BZ is flying and just ripping people. Hydra is flying. Like there's teams in the league where like they are fucking disgusting. You know what I'm saying? You can't just beat everybody. Like there's people with just as much talent. Like this OpTic roster is not more talented. Like them and Thieves have the same amount of talent. Even the FaZe roster, right? Like we thought the FaZe roster maybe like on paper they had less talent. They had plenty enough talent to win. It's clear as day. They have plenty enough talent to win. I mean, 04 looks great. Abuza's playing solid as well. Draza, you know, he stepped up. He's still not super consistent, but like there's teams with enough talent to win. Genomates. On Genomates, they can all shoot. Their least talented player, you would say, is probably Envoy, and Envoy is a world champion. You know what I'm saying? Envoy is a great fucking all-time great player. So it's like there's just multiple teams that like are just as good talent-wise. So if things are going wrong, you know, in-game, communication, the vibe, you're not gonna win. You're just not gonna win. So it's just correcting that, giving it time, letting people get comfortable with the game. And yeah, that's just pretty much what it is.
What do you think, Trey?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much more to say about that. He kind of cooked. You know, that's the joys of having Don on the show. You know, sometimes you don't have to add too much. I mean, it goes for a lot of superstars as well, like even Hydra. You know, I think Hydra's having a very tough year this year. And, you know, it's like if OpTic get top 4 or Thieves get top 4, they don't have to make a change because they know, like, you know, that's progress to me. You know, they don't look that great right now.
Yeah.
I just feel like we're in a weird situation where I feel like if a team doesn't win that should be winning, it's like an instant roster change because it worked for OpTic or it worked for another team. You know, teams can have a bad event, then work with each other and work on things, especially if it's a team like LA Thieves and OpTic, you know, who have got these superstars who have been there and competed at the top of the game. You know, got the accolades to back it. It's the same with the Pred Kenny thing on Black Ops 6. You know, they literally just won champs the year before, and then they tried for as long as they could, and it didn't work. You know, these teams can try and try and try and try. And, you know, we've seen them at their best. We've seen them at their worst. And, you know, all it takes is one good event together or one, you know, like Damon says, they're obviously doing well in practice. So whatever's going wrong in the matches, hopefully they can sort that out. So, you know, I don't like seeing teams change as much as they do. I like seeing teams work on it because, you know, it can happen. You can have a rough spell and just be back at it. But that all comes down to the team's mental and the players' mentals too. So, because Don, you've been a part of teams where, like, you know, you believed in him, but like one bad event can turn a guy into a bitter man, and then it, you know, it rubs off on the wrong team, the wrong teammates, and then the team's just chalk because the teammates don't like each other. So
yeah, my Thieves team, we were 4-1. We were 4-0. We lost to Dallas Empire, who were the MW19 world champions. Crim6, fucking Hook, Shotzi, and Illy. We lost a match to them, which them and FaZe were the best 2 teams, and my whole team collapsed. I was like, bro, like we lost. Like, I'm not saying it's cool to lose. Like we don't want to get 3-0'd by Dallas Empire, but like at the same time, the only team we've lost to is Dallas Empire. We haven't lost to a single other team. Like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, we just went 4-0. Why does it feel like I'm 0-4? It feels like I'm 0-4. We just lost one fucking match. Like, Jesus Christ. And then I was dropped. after the major. Yeah, literally. Yeah. That's literally what happened to me.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, twin.
Yeah, and like that's what can ruin a great team. you know, that's what can ruin a great team if you don't believe in the people you're playing with, especially if you're 4-1. Like 4-1's great. You know what I'm saying? It's just people strive for perfection and you know, they let it get to their head and then it kind of can ruin the team like that. So I hope it doesn't work with these teams because
I couldn't get the let me try to run an AR. I'm 4-0 as a S. Me and Teacher, the SMG duo, 4-0. Damn, I lose the. It's me and Teacher versus Shotzi and who? God damn, that's a mismatch. Like, God damn, can I run a crit? Nah, we're just gonna drop you for Venom. Next thing you know, they're getting assassinated and shit in the match. I'm like, bro. I get trying to make a change, but like, you ain't even pick up a real killer like that. Like,
bro, that happened to me. Bro, that happened to me on Ravens, bro. We start off 2-0. I'm looking at Dom. All right, no one thought we were gonna go 2-0 because we were getting fucking slammed in scrims. But I was frying because I'm that guy. And we start 2-0, and I said to Dom, I said, hey, I told you I got us. And then we get reverse swept by Minnesota. And then everyone's lost full. Everyone's fucking lost it. Dom's in the car. He's like, yo, tomorrow I'm having a one-on-one with everyone. I'm like, I bet. So I'm playing money 8s. I get picked. Dom knocks on the door. He's like, yo, can we have a word? I'm like, huh? Like, is this my one-on-one? Like, this my one. And he's like, yeah, one-on-one. And I see Kevin there. He was our manager at the time. And I'm like, I said, I was streaming it. I was streaming as well. Methods was there, and I was like, yo guys, you're gonna have to find one. They go, why? I said, I think I'm getting dropped. They go, what? I was like, yeah. Give me 5-10 minutes. I walk outside. They both sit down and they go, ah. And I said, you guys are dropping me, ain't you? They go. Kevin goes, man, I didn't want to have to do this. I said, what the fuck? I said, I thought we were doing one-on-ones with everyone. Have you spoken to everyone else? And they go, nah. They're all waiting downstairs on the sofa. I said, who's my replacement? It's fucking Scraps, isn't it? He go, yeah. I said, they haven't even played in 2 years. And then they don't win for 6 months. I'm watching them get world starred. Like Don said, they didn't pick up a killer. Back in the day, Matty was a killer. He was. I would have been okay with that. He was but Matty didn't play for 2 years.
He didn't play for 2 years and took your spot.
It took my spot.
That'd be so checked.
I'd
be checked as hell.
And I'm watching him. I have to move out of the player house. I had a great bedroom.
Oh, you had the best shit.
I had the best shit.
Team captain.
I went from team captain to fucking on the side of the road.
Did Scraps take your room?
No, Nasty did the piece of shit.
That's why he was like, I want that fucking room.
Hey, they were all plotting.
Yeah.
They were all fucking plotting. It wasn't about how well I was playing. It was about who got the master bedroom. They didn't like it. They didn't like it was me. And
yeah, bruh.
Listen, when Matty wasn't on the team, you know, and he was like the sub, we would finish scrims at the facility and we would stop by and pick up Matty Marshall to go to the gym. You know, we would have a team gym session, but we would always go by and pick up Matty Marshall.
No way.
When Trey Zero got dropped, ain't no one came back to take Trey to the gym.
Damn.
Interesting.
It was plotted against me the whole time.
Wow. It's a cold world out there. It's a cold world out there.
Yeah, it's cold, and you want to know why? They said I didn't look like I had the passion anymore. They said they didn't. Hey, they said to me,
when you look like you had it?
Hey, Don, you know what they said to me? They said, when you lose, Trey, it doesn't look like you've lost. I said, what the fuck do you want me to do? They said, when you win, it doesn't look like you win. I said, because we're winning 3-2. It's not fucking easy. I'm stressed.
We're playing some online bullshit as well.
Yo, when you lose, Trey, it just doesn't look like you've lost. Like, you ain't got no passion no more. Like, I'm in a team house in LA. Of course I ain't got no fucking passion. I'm living on the beach. I shouldn't be here. Should be in the trenches. Man. That's why I retired, by the way, guys. I ain't got no passion no more.
Yeah, no, you had the passion. You just didn't look like it. You just didn't look like you had the passion.
That's crazy. Not looking like you have it is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sat playing 8 scrims, whatever they need me to do. But my face said otherwise. I tried, guys. I tried.
Well, there we have it. And Steve says in the chat, nothing's worse, though, than getting dropped to Exceed and then going from the worst team in the league to the best team in the league. Look, Steve, don't speak too soon. We haven't seen them on LAN yet. We have not seen Ravens on LAN quite yet. But, I mean, look, you guys are talking about obviously making changes too quickly. Thieves actually did a podcast here. And they were talking about how Hydra basically said making a change before the LAN is crazy. Scrap says unless you're legend, he was chalked. It's time to go. But it does feel like Thieves, they went from a spot where it looked a little bit sketchy. You know, when Scrap had that screenshot when he looked like his time was up for Kenny on the Thieves, and then a couple weeks later, the boys are smiling, the boys are giggling, they're having a good time. Looks like the vibes are back, and yeah. Did they lose to Exceed? Did they lose Game 5, Round 11? Did they bottle a 5-3 lead? Did Abeezy get gunned off a heady up 5-3 in a 1v1 by Exceed? Yeah, he did. But it still looks like the team's in a much better spot than they were before on the LA Thieves, Don.
Much better spot. You know, I actually didn't know because I don't like pay attention to the maps that people play. That's fucking Benjay. He always in their map pool. But apparently, Ken was like, whenever other teams do it, they always make sure to say it, but we tested maps and no one said a fucking thing.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? They're saying Kenny's a kill horse. So apparently they played 2 maps that they have never played before, which was Scar Overload, which they never played in the match, but they said that he's been doing good in practice, so they wanted to test it out. They 7-0'd him or whatever.
Yep.
Blackheart HP, they have never played it in a match, but apparently they're fucking frying on it in scrim, so they tested it out. They lost it. You know, they wanted to test out some maps. I feel like it's good that they tested out some maps, especially where they're playing these guys round 1. I'm not gonna lie, like
it's pretty
I don't
juicy.
know if they won, if they still would have played them, because then that's just like, damn. I mean, you definitely want to take the 10 CDL points, but like looking at their bracket, looking how bad the team looked, looking at their bracket to be 4-3, and to have, I mean, bro, I mean. If they have an easy bracket, like they have Exceed round 1, even though they just lost, and then who was the round 2? Who was the other side?
They play Genomates or Koi.
Genomates or Koi. Now I know Genomates is a good team, but like Koi looked like shit. So essentially, if you beat Genomates, you're top 3, right? If you handle business with Exceed and you beat Genomates, you're top 3.
Easier said than done.
You know what I'm saying? It's easier said than done. But I'm just saying, if for me, if I was on the team, I'd be licking my lips personally, because like we've been playing like shit. Now we're in a great spot. The team is vibing. You know, I'm also heard Ken's been fucking applying himself just to be more involved with like the team activities, playing darts, being more friendly. I mean, I think you could kind of see it instantly. You can kind of see like the vibes of the team.
I mean. They got 5-3 comeback on, and Ken was giggling.
And they're giggling, yeah. So, like, I know people always judge them, like, why the fuck are they laughing, da-da-da-da. But, like, they were one of the worst teams in the game, and they were on the brink of making a change. Now their fucking guy who was the shit stain of the team is the fucking one of the MVPs of the team. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, that's a huge turnaround. And, yeah. Just fucking handle business round 1, and they can win. If they get past Exceed round 1, which is something I never thought I would be saying, that they get past Exceed round 1, they can win the whole shit. Because then they just got to beat one good team in Genomates, which I feel like they match up well versus, and did they beat them before? Or they beat FaZe? No, at the K-Son shit, they beat FaZe and then lost to Genomates because Genomates won. Yeah. Regardless, they can beat Genomates. But yeah, they beat Genomates. One of those 2 teams will be insta top 3. You know what I'm saying? So they're right there. They're in a good spot.
Yeah, I don't think they can be too mad about. Obviously, the loss, you never want to lose to Exceed in that manner, but also I don't think they're going to be too frustrated about that. I think they know they've made quite a lot of progress in the last couple of weeks, like inside and outside of the game. Kenny's also been playing a lot better. I mean, Kenny had some world star moments on the Sky. He was pissing on people with the pistol. He was 360 dunking the overload ball. He was turning on people. Like, you know, he can still shoot straight. What did you say, Donnie? Switch controllers or something?
He's back to the PS4. He was on the PS5 because I mean, I'm pretty sure the OpTic guys switched to PS5 last year.
Yeah.
And they kind of like spread throughout the league. And it's like, well, these OpTic guys are godlike. So we got to switch to PS5 as well. And even like now I don't play, but like the PS5, I don't feel like I'm not fully there with the PS5 either, but I don't play. So I don't give a fuck. Like, I even have big hands, and like the PS5 controller still feels like pretty fucking big to me. So it's like the smaller, all these, you know, a lot of pros, they're, you know, little smaller guys, and they're using these big fucking blocky PS5 controllers, trying to force it just because fucking Mercules and Shotzi switched. And it's like, bro, play your fucking game, bro. Use the PS4 controller. He said he couldn't even get a kill with the pistol. Like when he used the PS5, he would like he would shoot the pistol like one time.
Too, doesn't he?
Yeah, he claws too. He would shoot the pistol like one time, then get fucking turned on. So now with the PS4, he said he's ripping everyone with the pistol. But like that definitely helped. I mean he used the PS4 controller. I remember he switched when he was getting slammed last year.
Okay.
So I mean, he was getting slammed with PS4 too. I don't think it's all the controller. Like he was getting slammed with the PS4.
Nah, that was the
He
dodgy
switched to
PC
PS5.
though.
Yeah. He switched to PS5 and now he's back on PS4. So
I think he just locked
man.
in more, like you said. Like he realized that like he has to try now.
Yeah. I think right now he's just locked in.
I mean, listen, we're treating Exceed like he's the fucking star scourge Radon.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah,
like,
no, he is Radon. He is Radon.
He's a demigod right now. That's what we're treating him as. You know, I've always said it though. You know, I'll give players their flowers, but they have to come out and do it online.
On local facts.
You know, so right now Exceed 5-0, and he knows it too. If he doesn't come out and do it with his boys, you know, it's void. You know, shout out London Royal Ravens. We were those cats. First and second seed online all the time. Top 8 every fucking event. Appreciate you. Wow. What a day.
What a day. Now, just one final quick thing on the Thieves, I guess, couple points. Kenny has improved, like, his search and destroy is really good this year. And I don't know exactly where that's come from, because Kenny was not known for time as being the great S&D player. But this year, his search numbers are really good. And like his damage per round is the highest on the team. He's planted the bomb, so that's very interesting.
Got some intel on that.
Okay, go on.
Hey, Exceed's in the chat though. So like,
What is it?
he said he's in Cali. Now Exceed, I'm not calling you an online player. I'm just saying that I'm not even talking about online that you're slamming because you're online. I'm not talking about where you're located. I'm talking about just online. You know, that's where the lights are the brightest. I'm not talking about your slamming online. I know you got talent. I'm just saying all your boys have got to do it online too. That's all I'm saying. And, you know, I'm not coming at you next saying you're an online player. Never once said that. I'm just saying you got to go to an event.
One more to prove Sasha wrong, you know? Like
Exceed, you're him, bro. Exceed, you're him. Click X, though.
Yeah.
You're him. You're him.
I can't even gas a player up without him going, yo, like,
Exceed, you're him. Like, just click X, though. No bullshit.
I just called you.
Drop a like on the stream.
I just called him
Trey just called you Radon, bro. Like that, like yeah.
That's a fucking click X. I just gave you gas, and you still managed to come out and go, yo, I'm on Cali. I don't care where you are. Turn off the stream. I said a good thing. Oh man.
What can you do, man? What can you do?
I can't do shit around here.
Peace, Exceed, pleasure. See you at the major. Best of luck.
Yeah.
All right, X has been clicked. Oh man, that's pretty good. Anyway,
no, come back though. Yeah. Come back and like the stream though. Come back.
Yeah, no, I told him to like the stream. Hopefully, yeah.
I'm come back. Yeah. Yo, sub two.
I still in.
Now, but on the Kenny shit, Kenny has been shit at search, and I feel like he's just been doing these fucking basic ass AR plays where, you know, I even said before, I feel like Hydra. I do feel like Hydra is a kill whore. But this is one thing that Ken said. He said Hydra literally, like, he might be like Killhorn sometimes, but like he's a great teammate in the sense of like in S&D, especially like making the game easier for Ken. He's like anything that like Ken like tried in practice and like felt like this is like I don't think I'm like good at this, or like I don't really kind of fuck with this area of the map. Hydra will just say, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. Or like, you know, like be able to move Ken around to an area where Ken can like find success versus like just, you're an AR player on Scar, sit top blue and hold the flank. You know what I'm saying? Like that will kind of be like, what was that one map? Protocol S&D last year. I swear Ken did the same shit the whole year and got slammed the whole year doing the same strats. Like, bro, can we try moving you to somewhere else? Like somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like, well, he basically credited Hydra to that. Like, yeah, Hydra, like, well, like anything I need to switch, like he'll like help me. Like, yo, do you feel comfortable here? Like, do this, basically trying to get his teammate involved. So that's like good to hear about Hydra, just because that's something you wouldn't know. We wouldn't know who to credit for like making the game easier, or like helping them out in S&D. So don't want to like keep sharing too much about them, but yeah, he basically gassed up Paco. He's like, Paco's a good ass fucking teammate. Like, he's made my S&D feel way better. You know, so W Paco for that. That's something no one's ever really said anything about him. You know what I'm saying? So
people never gas up Paco as a teammate. They just say he's a killer.
Yeah, people don't really gas up Paco as a teammate other than he's godlike. You know what I'm saying? But
exactly.
That's a very good quality. You know what I'm saying? The fact that Paco's just that good at the game, he could just like, fuck it, you need me to play this hard ass area or this area where you feel uncomfortable? Fuck it, I'll play it. You know what I'm saying? That's like a great thing and a great trait that like a superstar has. That's great.
Yeah.
You know, so W Hydra for that.
Why do you think Kenny is like has the worst PR in the league still? Because I'm looking at his numbers, and look, it ain't nothing spectacular. He's sitting at he's sitting at 0.96. But I'm looking at the clips that we tweeted out yesterday. Kenny frying. People are in the replies. They're still hating. They're still hating. They're saying Kenny's trash.
It's because he was getting shit on OpTic, and it's literally that. Because before OpTic and all that type of stuff, and I'm not blaming anyone or anyone for it. It's just, you know, that's the generation we're in with the COD fans and whatever like that. You know, they want to, you know, Kenny helped win him a world championship, and then he was a part of the shit show last year. I think Kenny's so disrespected for what someone's done for a lot of players and a lot of teams. And unfortunately, he just has that PR right now where if he does good, he's still going to get shit talked about. If he does bad, he's going to get the most shit talk about him. Lucky for Kenny, I know he's been like this since he started competing. He don't really give a fuck. And I think Don can attest to that too. He don't really give a fuck about anyone else's opinion apart from, you know, his teammates. And you know, a fan could call him shit. Guess what? He's still driving around in a fucking GTR. You know, he's still great family. You know, great people behind him. He couldn't give a flying fuck if someone calls him shit. And the only way I feel like he's gonna get respect back is if he wins the next 9 events. And even then, I think people are still gonna give him some bad PR. But yeah, no. I've rated Kenny ever since I played, and even after, even though he's had a few rough stints, like, you know, he's still got it. You know, we've said he's still got it.
He was actually getting in the hill as well this week. He had like 2 minutes, a lot of the hardpoint maps. I mean, he needs
I think
to
it's just a consistency
of his
thing.
Teammates, but like,
I think it's just a consistency thing. I think you're going to see Kenny a lot more happier and a lot more vibier with his boys too, if he's more consistent in that way, because he knows he's like, you know, he knows that if he's not getting kills, he's benefiting in other ways, but like he needs to help out the boys, and that's what he's doing right now. That's why you can see him laughing and stuff like that. You think he's gonna, even Abeezy's laughing with him when they're losing, you know?
Yeah.
Can you show his stats from the OpTic matching on? I actually want to see that.
Yeah.
I would assume he has a 1, right? Just unclick like all this shit and then add like the last 3.
Yeah, he's got a 102 in the last 3 matches. 90 seconds in the hill in hardpoint. That's actually just hardpoint. He's got a 1.11 overall. In the last 3 series.
Overall,
highest Slayer rating on the team.
Come on, baby.
Highest objective per 10 in hardpoint. highest KD on the team in Search and Destroy with a 1.46, most plants on the team, most damage per round, 1.17 in Overload.
But Twitter will make it out like he's the worst
Most
pro in the
engagements
league,
on
and
the
he needs to
team.
be dropped.
Worst pro in the league. Last 3 matches, he's kind of he's top 20 in the league, top 10 in the league.
But Twitter will make you believe he needs to be dropped. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All it is consistency, and he's got the right players around him to do that. Like I said, they just need to figure out their shit. Once they figure it out, they'll be good.
Yeah,
and Scrap, like once Hydra starts finding some form too, I feel like they'll be very, very good. I think it's just awkward for this team right now. It's easier for Scrap because Scrap's just a run and gun AR type player. And it's easier for them to just you know how it is it's easier for ARs to be more comfortable.
Yeah.
So I don't think we'll ever see an issue with that. I think it's just Hydra and Abizi. They just got to work on themselves and working together in terms of like what they're going to do around the map. But once them two start finding form together, they're going to look like a dangerous team.
What do you think about the laughing and the smiling and the joking after the maps? I know this is like a Kenny thing, but people roasted him. They're like, "Oh, I can't believe you guys just lost," and then you're smiling. Like, you need to lock in, take it serious. Like, look, they're not doing that on LAN. It's my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, with knowing the fact, like after the fact that they were trying maps,
and also they say they're on 50 ping. I know Exceed was in the chat.
Yeah, he told me.
Maybe
He even told me because he told me they were on 50 ping because I asked him. I said, "Hey, I've picked against Exceed. I'm trying to win the breaking point predictions. Do you got me?" He said, "I got you." I said, "All right, bet." He said, "We do get server cheese versus them, but we got you." I said, "Okay, bet." He didn't get me, but. They were on 50 ping. Yeah, they nearly did, but they were on 50 ping and they were trying maps. I mean, not to take credit away from the Ravens. I think the Ravens, like, I mean, bro, like giving them some credit, like they're fucking really good. Like I think
they play at fucking pace, man. It's great to watch.
They play great as a team. Even them getting top 4, top 3 would be fucking incredible. Like I don't think the Ravens are gonna win, but them getting top 4, top 3 is
Ravens
incredible.
made Sunday
I think they have
major one last year when they were good. So like, yeah, I think they could definitely make the Sunday for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, it's just going to come down to who's got the minerals on the day. Like that's all LAN is. Like
yeah.
You know, we talk about low skill gap and all that type of stuff. It's just all about who shows out on the day. And that's what the league matches are as well. But like, it's just easier being in the comfort of your own facility, of your own home, of your own bedroom. Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, I mean, what do we think about the Ravens overall? Is it all about Exceed? Has he unlocked the other gentleman?
No.
I mean,
it's not all about him, but like obviously, whatever the case might be. I mean,
the January run.
I just feel like the whole team looks good. The whole team looks good. They just look like a good team. I mean, Toronto, Texas, LAT, like that's just a great fucking run. Like that's just there's just nothing else you can say but to tip your cap and like play good on LAN.
I think XE coming in is made his teammates around him play better.
100%. That has happened too.
I feel like it's just 4 players running around together with good pace, good trades, and just 4 people with the same goal in mind. The only thing that ruins this team is maybe like I'm not foreshadowing here, but like maybe a bad LAN placement, and then how it is, Don, your teammates say something. It can happen. But like I said, I think with their situation they're in with, with the Ravens, they're gonna be fine. But it's nice to see Nero. Nice to see Nero doing what he's doing right now. I know he's in the chat. Exceed back. It's hard to come back from a Burger King card. It really is. People say these Lion Man card dictates who gets picked up and whatnot. Hey, we gave you a Five Guys card and you're back. So, we'll be taking a cut. We'll be taking a cut for sure. We'll be taking a cut. But listen, end of the day, this Ravens team, what are they 5-0 right now? Like,
yeah,
sky's the limit for them. I hope they do well. I do hope they do well I hope they do well at LAN because it'd be a shame. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, they play Thieves round 1. It's pretty exciting. Little rematch. I'm sure Thieves are very confident that on LAN it's going to be a different story, but obviously so is Exceed, because right now he's playing out of Cali on 60 ping. It's going to be a different story in Texas in a couple of days. So they say. So they say.
I gassed him up. Gassed them all up.
It's impressive consistency out of Exceed, I'm not going to lie. Like, look at these numbers. 1 flat, 0.97, 19, 06, 09. Like, that's...
No, I mean, we've always said Exceed's been good. He just had a very rough stint in LAG, and that kind of, you know, it's what we've always said. You got a team like LAG back then, and like Paris Legion. That was where your that was where your career looked like it came to an end if you had a really bad run. So, you know, to come back from that is impressive.
Nero got match
This
MVP,
is typical. This whole performance and turnaround from the whole team, it's typical, bro.
Nero's in the chat as well. He's on the Spectrum cable, still dropping MVPs against LA Thieves.
Yeah, he's got lag comp. He's got lag comp.
Wow.
Listen. We don't need to go back and forth saying they can't say shit, whatever. Y'all about to play each other in fucking 4 days, so we'll just see. You know what I'm saying by then. But like, regardless of whoever wins that match, y'all's turnaround has been very typical. You know what I'm saying? I mean. Just to say, like, I know the players are playing for the org, but like that's like the same thing with Paris. You guys are on a down bad org. You guys don't have a facility. You know, personalities and vibes matter even more when you're playing remote. You know, Exceeds in Cali, this, that, and so forth. Like, you guys are all over the fucking country, and you guys are 5-0. So y'all should have the mindset. Hey, we're finna be better on land. Take that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Have that mindset, be confident, because what you guys have already done has been great. But just click X and go play on land. You know what I'm saying? Like, just click X and go play on land. Like, if you fucking run people on land, then you motherfuckers are going to get double. The contract you're on, if you guys win this event, will probably double going into next year. You know what I'm saying? So just click X and just show us.
Yeah, this is what. Yeah, good shout. Good shout. Hey, you guys are great. You guys are playing great, but you know, don't come in here and say you're playing on this ping, you're on Spectrum, because if you go land and get 3-0'd, ain't that?
Then we're gonna be like, what the fuck was you typing for? You know what I'm saying? Just y'all are already, you know, in a great spot.
You guys done your shit. You guys done your shit,
bro.
Go
you guys
do
are
it
in a
again.
Great spot. Just
go do it again.
Do it at the event.
Now
Great
it needs
spot.
to be a 3-0. Go do your thing. Because listen, we're gonna gas you. We're gonna gas you up or gas you down. So. And then you're going to be in there saying we're assholes.
It's part of the game, baby.
And then Don's going to really say, fuck you, XL.
Yeah, like, bro, I know how hard it is when your whole fucking team, like Jimbo's in Canada, fucking Tom Gravity's in Jersey, I'm in Georgia. Like, you guys are playing in some of the worst circumstances and you're still 5-0. Like, you don't have to convince any of us. Just go to land and do your fucking thing. You guys have done a great job already. You know what I'm saying? You guys are getting your flowers. Take your take your flowers, you know? You win the event. That's legendary.
Hey, you're in Cali. You got a day off.
You win the event. At that point, you're legendary. So it's like, at that point, try to go legend mode. Try to go fucking superstar mode at that point. Fuck the 5-0 online. You know what I'm saying? You right. Y'all should think y'all should win. Can win at least. Y'all could.
If they had a 3-0 Thieves yesterday, they would have been like, people would say they were number one for sure.
It'd be OpTic and Thieves in Toronto. Y'all can win.
True.
Go enjoy your day off. Leave a like and subscribe, though.
Yeah.
Right. No bullshit.
Yeah. X off the stream. Leave a like, though.
I like the sound of that. So look, this is the overall bracket. Ravens play Thieves in the first round. The winner of that plays Gentlemates versus Toronto. They look ass. I mean, like, that was pretty bad. This week was pretty bad. They went down. I mean, look, they were 3-3 going in. I thought maybe they could do the damage, but G2 just too strong, and G2 made a nice comeback really, because they were looking shaky to say the least in the early part of this season. Okay, to be fair, G2 played well in that online tourney. But they got 3-0'd by G2 in about 30 minutes. Mumble with a 1.5 or 1.3. Estriel with a 1.5. They played Colossus. I mean, this is when I knew it was cooked. I picked Toronto to win because I was like, Toronto are a sensible team. They'll play the veto sensibly. And then I see game one, they're playing Colossus. I'm like, it's cooked. It's already cooked. And they got lucky because they made the winners bracket anyway because Heretics lost. They couldn't make it to 5. But now they have to play the number 1 seed and the Gentlemates, who, again, continue to look pretty solid. So, yeah, it's kind of strange seeing Toronto in a position because usually at some point every year, Toronto are a competitive team. Like, you know, they're always a Sunday team, there or thereabouts. Maybe this year's going to be different. I don't know. Things can change on LAN. FaZe play G2. Real spicy one, this, because that was one of the matches that FaZe lost online. Like, they got upset by G2. They got beat 3-1. So, look, FaZe obviously the favourites. They might be the favourites for the whole tournament. I don't know. That's difficult to say. But yeah, like, thoughts on the bracket here. Like, who's happiest in the winners bracket? Because FaZe have to play a team that lost to online. OpTic, I think OpTic will be pretty happy playing the Falcons. Like, given you're the 6th seed, they could have had a worse matchup than that. Like, I think... obviously, Falcons are good, but I think, as you were saying earlier, Dom, if Thieves had won that round 11 against Ravens, I think on map count it would have been Thieves OpTic instead, which would have been interesting.
Yeah, I don't know who's the happiest, bro. I would, if I had to pick one, not overthinking it, I would say FaZe, just because I feel like OpTic looked like shit, but like they lost to G2. Or I would say FaZe or Ravens, or not Ravens, FaZe or LAT. But I don't know. LAT lost to Ravens. So I
think G2 have beaten FaZe twice too. Like
G2 matchup great versus FaZe. So it's like,
you would think FaZe is like that they're enjoying theirs a little bit more, but G2's like their bogey team right now.
There might be some grueler fucking matches, bro. Like,
I think a lot of these are gonna go. I think a lot of these are gonna go like game 5. I think at least 2. Yeah. I think at least half of these matches are going game 5.
And then in a losers bracket,
it's gonna be close.
Gentlemates, Koi. Anyway, so yeah, go on, Don. Go on, Trey.
No. Oh no. I was saying that.
Yeah, I was just looking at that loser bracket. I mean,
yeah. So I mean, like the losers bracket, Heretics. They played the loser of Gentlemates, Koi. The loser of Thieves Ravens plays Surge. So Surge have, like, theoretically the hardest game because they're the 12th seed. Deservedly. Boston played the loser of FaZe G2. And then OpTic, or Falcons, dropped down and played Cloud9. Also looked terrible. Like, I think Surge and Cloud9, clearly the worst 2 teams in the game. Yeah. It's actually tough to say who's worse. Probably I'll still say Surge 12th. But yeah, I think that's probably fair. But Cloud9 are unfortunately, unsurprisingly, getting slammed. Boston end up in losers, as do Miami. I don't think they did that much wrong. I mean, both of those teams ended 3 and 4. It's not a bad run, really. Boston nearly beat Thieves in 5, but they end up in losers. Heretics, just quick thoughts on that team, Trey. Like, obviously, Spanish cheese, but we got Trakes in, no Real. They showed a little bit of promise. Can they improve in the season again? I think that's the key question, right? Because this time last year, Heretics were in a pretty similar spot to where they are now. Like, they were kind of 8th, 6th. They're not a million miles away from that. But they got better when they brought in Super. And Rencor was godlike at last year's game. And this year, it just doesn't feel like they're going to be able to reach those same heights.
I mean, obviously, you know how I feel about Spanish COD. And we gave them their props last year when they were frying. I'm not just gonna hate on them for no reason. I'm no Patty Price. But right now they don't look that good. They don't look amazing. Yeah, I feel like they've just beat teams that like they should beat and lose to everyone else. Just a straight up like bottom of the middle of the pack teams. And they could even lose to some of those teams too. So, quite lackluster from them, really. But they can turn it around. I think they had a very good four players. I think they had a very good 4 players last year, and they just lost. They lost Real because he didn't agree to the verbal agreement.
Happens.
Yeah, I think it's just a lackluster team, and I don't see them going far this major. And they might be a team that make a change for someone.
If there's any options left. Just looking at Cloud9's record as well is actually hilarious. Like they've gone 5 game 5s out of 7 series and they've lost all 5 of them. It's like, have you ever been on a run like that when you've lost so many game 5s that mentally you're just like chalked, or
No,
do it still give you confidence that you're going 5?
I have never gone to that many game 5s in a row, and I don't know how you feel about it, Dom, but if you're going to that many game 5s,
I think I actually had something like that happen on Paris, but it was like we were just losing so much beforehand that like I did not give a fuck that it was like, oh, we almost won. I didn't give a fuck. I was just so far in hell.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like they're at the same point right now. I think G2 have had a lot of game 5s as well this season. Because the house I'm in right now is where Caesar lives with some people, and he was laying on the couch, and I told him, I said, listen, I had you getting 3-0 waxed in your last 2 matches, and he was like, well, I didn't, and I was like, I can tell, good fucking shit, like I'm proud of you, like that's fucking good work, and he was just like, yeah, we need to work on this. I said, you need to work on your game 5s. You need to win. You need to win some of those. And he was like, yeah, but it all stems from something. And he was saying it was the overload. And I kind of get it. Because if you are bad at one game mode, you're kind of guaranteed to go game 5 against a team like who they've been playing.
Good, yeah.
So if they can work on that, then we'll be seeing a better G2. And then some other teams, they've obviously, like Cloud9, they've obviously got a game mode they're fucking horrible at. And it clearly isn't S&D, because they keep, even though they're losing all these game 5s, I don't think S&D is like a terrible game mode for them. I just feel like they haven't got the clutch factor for the game 5s.
Yeah, they have no bottle at all, unfortunately.
Yeah, I will say it's just one of those things where, when you go game 5 this much, there's got to be something wrong. Like there's got to be something going wrong. Like you said, Don, there's only so many times you can sit there and say, man, we nearly had that one. Like like, boys, we nearly won again, like before it gets demoralizing. And I think it all started off when Vivid went 0, and God knows what he went in one of those game 5s, which didn't help the boys out on a scar. So yeah, it's one of those things that they're gonna have to work on. If not, it might be a roster change.
Yeah, I could see that. We're going to do some predictions in a second, not like a full bracket prediction. Just before we get there, wanted to say, if you guys have been enjoying the show, enjoying the content, you want to support Breaking Point, there is still time to get a nice juicy discount on Breaking Point Pro. On the website, the season's now properly getting into gear with the matchups this upcoming weekend. If you guys want to enjoy all the new features that I'll share a little bit on in a second, get your BP Pro Flare, get your bread. So get your bread up. And this is what we're talking about here. So I've not opened the cards this year yet, but I've got a little bit of money in the bag, and I'm going to slam a 2026 pack, and I'm hoping that I can pick up an Exceed card here to display on the profile. But yeah, there'll be a link in the description below if you're watching after the fact.
I'm letting you know, if you get Exceed, I'm calling Dev Cheese.
Use code DOPE, 10% off. Yeah, and if you get BP Pro, you can earn a lot more bread to slam a lot more packs. Okay, here we go. I'm opening pack number 1. Real. Wow, look at that. Well, an interesting.
Quick sell him. Quick sell.
Should I get rid of him? How much can I sell him for?
Real and Lucky and Surge.
I'm joking.
I'm joking.
I got an absolute cheeks cut. There's no dev cheese on my account, I'm telling you. But I do have another pack, so I'll hit one more. I'll hit one more pack.
Yeah. This is like.
Well, I can either hit one more pack, or I can spend 500 bread and go and buy Exceed. No. I can buy Exceed for 500. I could buy him.
We're gonna pack him because we might get an epic. I might
get the number 1. I might get the number 1 Exceed. Okay.
Exactly.
3, 2, 1. Pack number 2's coming on. Oh my god! I'll actually take the Boston card. This is a better pack. This is a better pack. I've still got no fucking good cards though. Commons.
That's a good pack. Pack.
It's all good. Dev Cheese is coming.
That's a good pack.
Your packs will go better than mine for sure. But
yeah.
I'll take the Boston card. Those are my boys. I've no bread to go buy Exceed, unfortunately. These are the, you guys can see percentages at the bottom anyway. We also have another feature, which is, which if you have BP Pro, I don't know if this is actually live yet, but Steve can let me know in the chat. We have a bot, like an AI bot, that will help you trawl through the stats. So if I ask it, what is Zero's record all-time temp, ? And I go send, it will try and find the answer. It may not be perfect, it's all work in progress, but it does. We do have this new feature on the site. So yeah, if you guys want to get involved, we've also got a fantastic tool which will help you if you want to hit up the prize picks, up the underdog, all those numbers. We've got like a whole spreadsheet, and yeah, here we go. So it's telling me Zero's all-time game record is 41-27 against Don. Do we think this is true?
41.
41-27. Would you have played that much? You think?
Yo, I was running your shit.
Oh, we have not played that much, bro. 41. Is it like map wins?
I mean, it says game. It's looked up game wins. So maybe
there's no way we played each other. I don't think I've even.
That'll be a lot of time.
That's like half my series.
No, but I think this is pre-CDL. Though. This is also pre-CDL. I think.
Yo,
they said they didn't have pre-CDL.
I think it does look at that though. Maybe I'm faded.
What is the AI is because it can go back and grab it.
Yeah, I think Easy Mac's been looking up the stats.
I think this is a games, but not map. Yeah, I don't.
Okay, I see.
There's
like,
literally no way.
Like map wins.
That's still crazy. Trey still got me though. Like.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so it's probably looking at map wins. Yeah, rather than series wins. Okay, all
right.
good. Well, there you go.
Yeah, there's no way me and Don have played 68 series.
Like, God damn, baby.
Fuck it. Like, what is it? Me and Don just competing at the event or something?
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Oh my god, I don't think how many series do you play a tournament? Like fucking 4 these days? Jesus,
that's a lot of maps though. If we actually played that many maps, that's a shit ton of maps.
Even if it's like, let's say it's 4 maps a series on average.
Have we played each other that much?
Like you've played what, 16, 17 series?
I mean, probably because if we played each other in like the CWL league thing, we played each other twice. So.
Oh yeah, BO4.
Yeah.
BO4.
And then I mean, you'd have played in like World War II as well. Like if it's considering
Echo Fox, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Echo Fox, Envy. Wow. Great teams.
That's only like 2 games, though. I feel like in the CDL, we didn't play each other that much.
We played each other like 3 times in MW 2019, a couple times in Vanguard. I didn't miss out Cold War. And then, yeah.
Yeah.
If I ask it series to see if it comes up with a better response. But I'll come back to that in a second. There was also this other tweet. So Draza says, Crump round 1 on LAN. Yes, with 3 S's. Crump replies, playing the Dynasty end of round 1. Is he poking the bear? And he's poking the bear. So, yeah, the Dynasty end. We'll see. It's an exciting series, this one. We know that these guys have got, not like history, but like their little friendly rivalry here.
They're good friends.
Yeah, a little friendly rivalry going on. So, I mean, look, let's predict the first round games, the first 4 games of the tournament. And then we're going to predict who gets to the finals. And I guess we have to pick a winner, right? And I guess normally we would do Dark Horse. But I think in this tournament, it's almost impossible to call who even is a Dark Horse.
I mean, realistically, Ravens are still the Dark Horse.
Ravens my Dark Horse, yeah.
I don't give a fuck if they're 5-0. Like, they've just came back from absolutely nothing with 4 players. Like, that's,
Okay, series record, it says 12-4. 0, 12, 10, 4.
Oof.
Damn, cooked even worse.
I think that's cap.
I don't trust the AI.
I'm not trusting that.
We don't trust the AI.
I wouldn't know if I lost that much, bro.
Hey, I was running worlds back then, though, Twin. I was running worlds back then.
Bro, 12-4 is cap.
Hey, don't try to start no argument with me, son.
Nah, 12-4 is cap. 12-4 gotta be cap. I don't believe that, Twin.
Yo, Easy Mac, can we, I need Easy Mac to run up some numbers, because if that's true.
No fucking way. 12-4, I need to see this series.
Easy Mac AI.
I think that shit is pure cat.
Yeah, if you guys want to get access to all that stuff and all the other stuff.
Wait, let's see if one's true. Ask Mines versus Do mines versus Kenny.
Okay, interesting. That's a good.
I swear I know that one. So if they get that one wrong, then I know for a fact. Like,
okay, I'll type it in. We'll
do
see.
Kenny just change the trades to Kenny? Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenny's all time.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll let that do the loading real quick. Okay. Paris versus Toronto.
We're killing so many trees.
We're killing a lot of trees right now. It tells me how many tokens
the
it uses. It uses like 20,000 tokens. I think I'm costing the site like a lot of money here to run these codes.
No wonder SSDs are so high. We're just running up random bullshit.
Yeah. This is the last one I'm doing. It's too many. I'm using cutting down too many trees.
Yeah, we have to do it in our spare time.
So, Paris, Toronto. We got Toronto getting a chance?
Yo, Scythe just put the CDL era 0 is 5 and 1.
It died.
5-1?
It died on me. It says NA tokens. I think maybe I might have got throttled. I might have got throttled.
See, bro. Motherfuckers just can't. They can't give me nothing. 5-1? That might be true. 5-1?
I mean, to be fair, it would make sense because of the New York shit. You beat me first time and I beat you twice. And then you was on
Vanguard,
Paris
I for sure didn't beat you.
Yeah.
Cold War we played? You were in the league in Cold War?
No.
You beat me in Model for 2 then?
It would have been 3 times. It would have been three
times in Vanguard?
Yeah, it was 2 times in MW 2019 and then 3 times in Vanguard.
3 times in Vanguard? Damn. We'll give him that, bro. He got it, bro.
All right, well done, Trey. You got it.
Trey got it, bro. Trey's got it, bro.
I was a demon back in the day. I was a demon, bro. I was fucking fire.
God damn. Who am I positive versus? Everyone but versus, like, I'm just
I can ask it that as well,
like,
actually. It would probably tell me. If I ask it all the players that I mean that would click our site, bro. That might actually take us off.
We might wipe out the rainforest. We're not hold on.
yeah, maybe. All right, Paris, Toronto. Toronto have a chance?
Nah.
I mean, they do, but it would have to be a Neslo or something. I don't see Koi taking out Dan Ghosty in a hard point right now.
Nah.
Yeah, they were 3-1. Genomate's 3-1.
Yeah.
Look at him. Ravens Thieves. Question is, did the boys press X on the stream or did they not?
Brother, I keep voting against the Ravens, and XC just keeps fucking killing me.
I'm gonna vote against them again, bro. Go on LAT, bro. If they beat LAT, they're them. They're them. If they beat LAT.
I'm going. They're gonna lose first round to Thieves, and they're gonna go on a losers run.
I like that.
I fuck with that.
I like that.
I feel like they're gonna have to get the shakes off a little bit, and then lock in the losers bracket.
I'm taking the same. I got Thieves taking this one. I got a Thieves dub. Oh, Mark with the 20 USD. I'm sorry, but it's no surprise Exceed is good now when he lost weight. I'm telling you, being fat is tough on being at your best and disciplined in your profession. If Ben loses 300 pounds, he would be just as good as Scrap. Thanks, Mark, for the insight. We only got the best fans here in the Generational Hater Club. I mean, Exceed, if you're in the chat, would you wish to respond?
I don't know.
You don't think so?
When I lost weight, I got dropped. So like, it's fucking short. Actually, no, because I lost all my weight in MW 2019, and when I pulled out a sub, my teammates called me the Rhino. So like, I might be good.
Well, there you go. Take notes. If Exceed, look, when Exceed takes the dub, that's my first question in the post-match interview. So
Exceed is still in the chat. He didn't comment on us voting against him. I think he's using that to fuel the fire, but he did use it against Mark's 20, calling him fat and then skinny.
Yeah.
That's good work. Exceed. I like that.
Yeah, good work. But Exceed, if you want us to read out your responses, you also have to drop a super chat. Otherwise, we don't read them out.
Yeah,
so it's just,
because we know, like, you're on a league team now and shit. We know you're making money. Come on.
Yeah.
Look,
at
least become a member.
Yeah, come on.
What?
You get nice little prize money for this. But no, I got Thieves in 3. No, I'm not gonna win 3. I think Thieves in 5. Revenge game, Thieves in 5. But Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'd like, obviously, I think Ravens can make the losers run, but we'll see if they, I'm not saying exceed, but we'll see if they get nervous on land, you know? I don't know. 55-45 to me.
Steve's doing it again, Don.
Wait, that's not even right though. I've lost to General and Frosty before.
Wait, Steve did it and found some numbers?
Yeah, yeah.
Like undefeated? Oh my god.
I know what he's gonna say about the general shit. He beat me in AW, so that's not gonna be on it. But Frosty, I'm pretty sure Frosty beat me. Was it Frosty on Florida?
Yeah, he would have beaten him in 2019 for sure.
Yeah, Frosty. Yeah.
He probably will have done. Ah well.
Hey, that's how we know. That's how we know AI don't work properly. Apart from my record.
All this like 1 in 12 versus Trey shit. This shit gotta be cat.
I think my one's legit though. Like, I'll be real. I think like 5-1 just in CDL alone. Like my one might be legit.
Bro. Hell nah, bro. Fuck no.
I think it might be legit for real.
I think it is too, bro.
Hold on. I'm about to actually start doing my own research because this shit gotta be cat, bro.
Okay, we have well.
Hey, listen, I might be one of the most disrespected ex-pros of all time.
You're gonna fucking win a record against everyone, Trey, according to the AI.
I have a fucking good record against a lot of pros. The only pros I probably don't is like the Dynasty, but I got a good record against a lot of pros. I got at least third nearly. I think I missed out. I got third every year. I think I competed, like minimum.
Yeah.
I was like that.
You were on Red Reserve in Atlanta in World War II? I think you got me there. We got fourth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got me there, too. Jesus Christ, brother. Hold on. Let me check. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Hey, listen. There was not many people that could guard me back in my days. Zero was a third place team. Hey, I'll take it. Listen, back in the day, a European getting those placements, like with the way the world worked back then with the league, like that's some really good shit. Listen, I don't care if anyone says anything good about me, but I think I'm pretty disrespected.
I fuck with that. Look at Don, man. Look at him go. All right.
So I'm just looking. I'm like, bro, where am I losing all these series at? Like,
all right, FaZe G2. We got. He's actually mind blown, man. Look at his face.
I got FaZe winning 3-2.
FaZe 3-2. Oh.
Yeah.
Am I taking the upset here? You got to think there's going to be an upset round one. But I'm thinking I'm also taking FaZe because I'm not going to play him on Colossus again. So, I'm thinking FaZe 3-2, and then Falcons OpTic. Oh,
I'm taking Falcons.
No, it's interesting. Because
you taking Falcons?
I'm taking Falcons. Park the bus. Overload.
Man, Pred's gonna bring the energy.
That low-key is a good rogue pick, bro.
If
there's listen, if there's one upset, that's the one I'm going for.
Yeah, that is a good one. It's either that or the G2 series or
Ravens or Toronto. Bro.
No, this winner brackets are going to be really fucking good.
Yeah.
But, I think this is just one event where OpTic need the fans, and if it don't work, it don't work.
Okay, I'll go OpTic though. I'll go OpTic 3-2.
I think I've got to take one upset. I actually think the Falcons can do it here. But OpTic need to bring the energy. I don't know, man. I think OpTic lose. They drop down to play Cloud9. They make a losers run. It is what it is. They'll play
if OpTic win
or something.
If OpTic win, it's going to be a Shotzi masterclass.
Okay, yeah.
Against his old teammate. Because this is like a grudge match too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Mercules versus Celium on LAN.
Literally that.
Where exactly? Okay, so those are our first round picks. I don't think we're going to have OpTic making it to the finals or Falcons or whatever, but we've got to pick, we've got to go through and we've got to pick winner and runner up, each one of us. I think does anyone want to start? Because I don't know if I might need a little bit of time to think here.
Winner, I'm going LAT.
Oh.
Going LAT winner. Runner up, I'll go FaZe.
Same finals as last year.
I'm gonna go FaZe win, LAG second.
LAG, okay.
Not LAG, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, gentlemen. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I think I was actually going to take Gentlemates to win. So we got 3 different winners. I'm thinking Gentlemates can do it. They'll need to hold it together, but they've definitely got what it takes. And are they the best team? I don't know, but they're certainly close. They're the number 1 seed. There will be upsets. Runner-up. Could a rogue team get there? Could Ravens get there? Possibly. But then they play in the second round. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'd be surprised if it's like a easy to call finals. You know what? I'm going Gentlemates. No, I can't do that. I was actually about to say Falcons make the final. That's actually just that's bad for my agenda, so I'm not taking that. I'm going I'm going Gentlemates OpTic Grand Finals. OpTic make the run. They get all the way to the finals in front of the home crowd. They pick up the rings on the Saturday. They make the run. They put it all together. Karma's right. They're secretly the best team in the game, and we get the same finals as the early couple of online tournaments. But Paris get the win just about, and then OpTic get revenge in Paris, Major 4, Grand Finals against Paris in front of their home crowd. You heard the script here first, ladies and gentlemen.
FaZe win, Simp MVP, and we're back.
We're back, okay. I mean, I don't think there's ever been a tournament I can remember recently that's been quite so wide open as this. With basically all our different teams winning, different teams in the finals. Let's find out. There's definitely some upset losers run potential in the tournament as well. But yeah, gentlemen, been an absolute pleasure to spend this afternoon with you all. I'm looking forward to getting this major underway in the next couple of days. Dom will be there if he's not still looking up his record against all sorts of players on the website.
I'm done.
He's done with that for the time being?
I'm done.
Okay, all good. But yeah, it's going to be a pleasure to be out there with the gentlemen. We're going to be at the venue making some content, doing what we can to bring some entertainment this weekend, and I think it's going to be a good one. So yeah, Don, final thoughts, and I'll pass the tray to close out the show.
Anyone that's going to the event, well, first off, W show, but anyone that's going to the event, make sure to come up to us. We're normal people. Introduce yourself. Say you watch Breaker Point. We get a little pic. All type of stuff like that. Hope everyone has a great time at the event. Hope everyone gets here safely.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure some flights are getting canceled and stuff like that. I know the pre-land got pushed back a day.
Oh, okay. So it's Wednesday now, yeah?
It's Wednesday now. So hopefully everything runs smoothly. Hopefully everyone has a great time. We do love, drinks, shots, things of that nature. Especially Trey's a demon. So, buy Trey a little shot or something. But yeah, W show, hope to see you guys at the major, and hopefully everything goes great. About it.
Yeah, I do love a drink. Preferably vodka cran.
Yeah.
Not trying to get absolutely fucking.
No, that's the after party drink on a Sunday night.
Exactly. Well, there's a one Saturday too. We're gonna go.
The
to
Moscow
that one as
Mules
well.
are the one for on the Thursday. Friday.
Listen, give me a vodka cran if you see me. Don't spike me. I know you don't like me sometime, but don't fuck me up.
Bro, bro's moving like CDL highlight.
Unless it's the good stuff. A little baby 10. Like, yo, I got the baby 10. You know what I'm saying? Throw that motherfucker in there, man,
Yeah, listen, everything's going to be all right. But listen, this major's going to be great. Like Don said, if you do see us, don't be scared to come up for a picture. We are two handsome gentlemen, but, we do appreciate everyone that tunes in. Show the love.
My internet just absolutely correct. Wait, are you here, Don? Are you good?
That's Trey.
No, I swear it's me. I mean, it's not me. It's Steve's internet.
Trey's lagging for me.
Okay.
For me.
All right, all good. We've got like.
You're not lagging for me at all.
Okay.
Hang on, let's change the server. Change the
Yeah.
server.
I'm gonna change the Discord server real quick so Trey can actually finish this out. Oh, are we back? We back?
Wait, I think we're back. Oh,
there we go. A slight technical hitch, but W Production sorted it.
Yeah.
W Production.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, listen, if you guys are at Major 1, it's an absolute goddamn pleasure. Come say hi, come get some pictures. Me, Rab, and Don will be there all weekend. Don's going to be busy coaching the Bush boys. Me and Rab are going to be running around. We're doing some interviews. We're not going to be watch partying. So, you know, you're going to see
pre-shows, we will be there.
We will be there on the pre-shows, absolute facts, but we won't be watch partying because
Better things
we want to be at the event. We want to be at the event vibing, you know? So, listen, absolute pleasure. Come see us. Come drop by. Come get some photos. And yeah, listen, we appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you're on Spotify, make sure you give us a good rating. Make sure you guys join the Generational Haters Club on Twitter too. We don't be posting there that much because you guys are the haters over here. We just run the show.
Yeah.
So if you guys have got some good takes in there, you make sure you run that. Absolute goddamn pleasure. For myself, Tactical Rab, and Don Dado. It's an absolute pleasure. We'll see you guys at Major 1 and for the pre-shows. Peace.
Take care, gentlemen.